this is something, the podcast is something you guys enjoy. It's a hobby of yours that you're sharing with the Daves of the world. So I figured I'd share a hobby of mine with you guys, is the Daves of the podcast.
Welcome to the Daves of our lives. The opinions, comments, and views expressed on this podcast do not reflect the opinions or views of Dave or any other Daves. All comments should be taken as parody and or satire. Thank you for listening.
Hey, welcome to the Daves of our lives. I'm here with my co-host, Dave O.
Thanks, Dave.
And we have another victim. Dave.
Dave S.
Dave S.
Daves.
What's our
That
acronym this
spells
week? Moss. Mos. Som.
I like that.
Som?
I'm partial to that,
You're
though.
partial to Som.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Because S comes first?
SOM is the first three letters of my last name, so
all
that
right,
works
let's
well
do
for
it.
me.
Okay.
I bet you his last name's Sombrero.
Be fantastic. You're very
We've
confusing.
now redubbed you Dave Sombrero.
Dave Sombrero. Perfect.
Welcome to the
Sombrero,
podcast.
Dave.
He came in David Somersault. He will leave Dave Sombrero. We should dub him with
With the Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
Absolutely. Yeah. Don't go for the
Consider-
head. Don't take
Don't
that
go
as
for
a
that.
second.
It's
Great
just
reference.
styrofoam. It's
Yeah.
not real. Don't worry.
Because it looks so real.
Look, everything online on a little phone looks pretty real.
True. I had to tell the story of that. Of why I made that when I made that.
I was going to say, is this yours?
That's
Right.
mine. Yeah.
Nice.
I was Thor for Halloween one year.
It's commitment right there. You got the full
Well, you
foam
want-
armor even.
It's the muscles that are the
I-
real commitment.
I put all of that together, and the amount of time I spent on it, I didn't log any of it, but it was too much, especially while I was working full time and doing a master's program.
Ooh.
Bad idea.
It's a great
It
idea.
had to be kind
However-
of therapeutic, though, to have some sort of an outlet like that.
Yeah, I suspect that I've got some ADHD going on, and so that hyperfocus helped me get through it.
And caffeine.
Oh, exorbitant amounts of caffeine. I think I talked about I need a pump. I need to get a
Caffeine pump.
Yeah, like a
Caffeine
type 1
insulin pump.
I got like an insulin pump. So when my caffeine dips,
No, you should just EpiPen it. Just shoot yourself up with caffeine when you need it.
I need 300.
I look over, you're like,
Oh, speaking
We're
of which,
still
I didn't even
podcasting.
offer.
Resuscitating.
I do have some do zero but I didn't. We're recording now. If you want to top it off,
we can pause for it.
Okay.
I have to abstain because I won't go to bed if I drink that.
I will, but I just power through it.
Power through sleep. You just
Yeah,
force
I
yourself
just wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, no matter what.
Okay. So
It's
doesn't
military.
matter. Oh, nice.
Military,
Anyway.
yeah.
Dave
you wanna-
Sombrero brought
yes.
us a gift.
I
which-
did.
Yes.
This is not a requirement.
No.
Do you wanna
Nobody's getting
preface this
paid.
at
Yeah.
all?
This is something, the podcast is something you guys enjoy. It's a hobby of yours that you're sharing with the Daves of the world. So I figured I'd share a hobby of mine with you guys, is the Daves of the podcast. So
No matter what is in here, we're not cutting this.
No, this is staying in.
we're committing to it. I think you like it. I thought
Oh, is this a mug?
it is.
Oh, this is awesome.
What good
Oh my
podcast has
gosh.
no mugs? You got to have mugs for your podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Dave. Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
And the tiny script, because I listened to your guys' episode on how like you were going to name it one thing and then it slowly shifted into the Daves of our lives and like where
Yes.
that came from. So I've never watched
Like
the Days of Our
sands through an
Lives, but
hourglass.
that's one of like the biggest quotes according to Google. So
It's like sands through. I've never watched the soap opera.
never
either.
watched it. Nope, had to Google it. What's a famous line from Days of Our Lives?
This
Dave,
is
Dave,
so,
you gotta hold
thank
that
you.
up in front of that for me so we can get, this is for the video. The audio, you can't see it, but Dave got us laser engraved mugs that say the Daves of Our Lives. And are these,
I engraved them for you.
oh, you did,
This is
you
so
have a laser
cool.
engraver?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so awesome. This is great.
So yes, I
Oh.
thought any good podcast is going to have the mugs with the
Jeez.
logo on it. And then there's one more thing in there too. I don't know if you saw that,
What do we got?
but you'll need a
This mug
USB.
is dead to me.
No, not yet. We can just repurpose
no.
it. I can engrave the logo on that if you need.
The
just joking.
quality of this podcast just shot way
Yeah, you
up.
got to have an LED sign with your podcast logo on the back.
Man. Dave?
So it's reversed because that's how you engrave it through
that's
acrylic.
right.
You
So,
engrave
yeah.
it.
But then the brown paper, it's just protective. You peel that off, and then
Okay, so
This is so
you
cool.
said this is your hobby. What
this is my hobby.
do you do?
I laser everything that's not nailed
What
down to
do you
something.
have for lasering?
I have two. I have a CO2 laser, which is
Okay.
what I did these things on. And then I have what's called a fiber laser. The difference is in laser wavelengths. And so the CO2 is best for organic materials and like taking paint off of aluminum stuff like this. And then the fiber laser, I can etch or mark metals. So stainless steels, copper, bronze, etc. Stuff like that.
What brand is that?
Chinese special from eBay. Both
Way
of
to
them.
go.
Yep.
Not that we're trying to get
Yep.
sponsored.
Right.
We can't be bought.
Well, if I'm going to throw a plug out there, Thunder Laser.
We can be bought.
Not by China.
Well, I don't know, Dave.
There's no Daves in China.
How do you know?
That's not true, actually. One of my main
That's not true.
contacts for some of my other products that I laser engrave on, his name is David. So I could email him and ask him whether or not that's his
Oh,
given name. I don't know, because,
if he goes by Dave, maybe we could do a
Doesn't matter. We accept Davids. We just
that Dave.
they get converted.
We have
to
not had
Dave.
another Asian Dave on the entire year we've been doing this.
Sorry.
you need to,
About all you white folks.
How does that make you feel?
Like I'm a banana, yellow on the outside, white on the inside. So I don't feel any way whatsoever. As long as we keep building the diversity, I'm okay.
inevitably, right? Like the longer you guys
It's
keep
gonna
on
happen.
going, it has to keep on going.
Yeah.
Do you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and you're like, "Oh, I'm not white."
Sometimes I hear myself as we're doing this, hear myself in my ears, and I'm like, "That's a white guy."
Yeah.
His name's Dave Owen. He sounds like a white guy. That's why I've got so many interviews in my life for jobs.
Is because your last name's Owen?
I don't know. That's
Or because you sound like
Oh.
a white guy.
both. Phone interview, Dave Owen. Oh yeah, you're a great fit.
Yep.
I didn't know you were Asian. That's never actually happened to me. Full disclaimer, that's never actually happened.
I
This
feel
is so
like
cool.
they think it.
Oh my gosh.
They just don't say it.
Mhm. Oh, you're Dave Owens. Oh,
Dave.
okay. I just, your resume made you sound taller. Look at that.
I actually had a guy show up. He was Asian for a job interview, and I wasn't interviewing him. And I just saw him. He was just wearing a suit. He's Asian. That's all I know. And the guy goes, "What do you think about the guy I'm going to interview? Like, what do he look like? What do you think?" And I said, "Well, he looks Asian, and he's dressed nicely." And he's like, "So racist." And I was like,
Who's he looking for?
These are all the only identifiers I know.
Right. You asked me, what does he look like? I observed. This is what I saw.
His hair was parted on the right side.
Right. Yeah.
He was incapable of growing facial hair. His sideburns were his hair longer and slicked down.
Full length description, like we write in the novel about this guy.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
No,
Nice.
this is
I am over the moon.
awesome.
Good. I'm glad you guys
This
liked
is
it.
so great.
No,
Okay,
you're-
so you do this as a hobby. What got you into it?
My mom sent me a video one day of a laser that was on Kickstarter. It was just a small hobbyist laser and way too expensive. I was in college at the time, so there was no way I was going to swing the funds to purchase that. But I kept on diving down the rabbit hole. YouTube video after YouTube video, found that there was a different style of laser called the
Yeah.
K40, and that was it's like the gateway drug to laser engraving. Like anyone who starts laser engraving is gonna buy that laser, and then they'll just go up from there. But
'Cause it's affordable enough to
Right.
like
Yep.
bait you in.
it's a tiny little guy. It's only probably about desktop size, and then the engrave area is only like 8 inches by 10
Oh, wow.
inches. So
Okay.
it is like
How does this compare to like a glow forge?
a Glowforge is a little bit bigger
Yeah.
because they take away a lot of the hardware because it's all cloud based
Okay.
I see.
operated,
Okay.
which was a pro and con at the time. If you were somewhere where you had internet, it was great. But if you had it like out in a detached shed or somewhere away from the internet, you couldn't run laser at all.
I don't think you could do this on a glow forge because it
Because
likes
it's
flat
round?
surfaces.
It does. So I've got a rotary chuck tool that plugs
Okay.
into the laser, and then instead of moving up and down on your gantry, it'll go side to side, and then the chuck will rotate the mug. So your focal point.
Okay, could you do the same thing on a glow forge where you get like an adder that would rotate the
I
item?
think that they've got the accessory that you can add it, and then I want to say that they've even got little feet that raise it up a little bit higher because their Z bed doesn't
Yeah.
raise and lower as
No.
much. But you sound like you've
My
looked
friend
at the
has a
Glowforge.
glow forge.
Okay.
And this is going to be a throwback to last year for Christmas. But my wife lost the gingerbread contest a couple years ago,
Okay.
and this was a bitter moment.
Yeah.
So I was like, we are going to win this year with lasers.
So did you guys laser cut gingerbread?
So no,
No
we
way.
didn't laser cut the gingerbread.
Okay.
She made the gingerbread, and then we engraved like the wood onto the
Oh.
gingerbread, and like
Yeah.
we had all the animals, and then I like painstakingly like cut out like everything around the animals, like it all looked like super legit,
Uh-huh.
like the wood grain and everything. It was a
And,
pain
and
in the butt
remind
to
us,
get like
Dave.
the gingerbread like the right amount of duration
Mhm.
without like overburning versus being light.
Right.
And my friend had like 3D printed these like little clips that you could put into the honeycomb to like hold it down.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm like hitting those accidentally and like burning through them. And he's like, nah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's 3D printed.
But I finally get them all done and we put the whole thing together. It looks amazing. And we went and dropped it off. And I honestly felt like we were picking on like little children. Our
you brought out
gingerbread
power tools for the gingerbread contest.
was so much better. I'm like, we're going to win. We got second place out of 2.
Second out of two.
Which
Did
leads
you-
me to believe,
Did you see your competitor's house?
yeah, it was not that good.
Did you break
Out of
rules?
2.
I think they thought that we cheated. That's my
Okay.
only thing, but I couldn't get
gonna say,
the
yeah.
feedback. We did get like a, I don't know, 5-pound bag of flour or
Who
something.
judged?
Oh, no, this is what I'm gonna do. Brigham, watch out for this. I'm gonna like go and volunteer, and then I'm gonna hire I'm gonna go get all my buddies to be the judges, and then I'm gonna submit again, and we're gonna win.
Infiltrate.
Political style,
This is going to be straight politics.
Non-hostile takeover.
non-hostile
Going
takeover.
straight for the gingerbread house.
and then my
contest.
gingerbread house is gonna be like a little house, single dimension,
Minuscule.
and it's gonna win.
Just like a single sheet of gingerbread that you've like drawn a house on.
Yeah.
And like just frosting
Like a
is
4-year-old
supporting.
Yeah.
Make it out of graham crackers. Don't even do like gingerbread.
Yeah.
Just graham crackers.
I'll just put gingerbread house on a piece of paper and I'll win.
Fold
Gingerbread
it in
house.
half.
Use your imagination.
Like the bench warmer's like, do you have a certificate that says that you're old enough to be playing on this team? And it opens it up and it's a $20 bill. I am young enough to play, or however it goes. It's just,
No, the whole thing,
Yep.
I was like, I don't think we have it in me again, because I thought for sure we were going to win. I'm over there like,
it's a huge time commitment then to get second place.
Was there
out of 2.
personal satisfaction that came from
Losing?
just putting it together, building
Pre-losing.
something?
Building
was
up
fun.
to it.
It looked good. It was fun. I had a good time, but we wanted to win.
Right. You brought out the big toys, the big tools to
big
win.
lasers.
It was
Hey,
the power of the sun.
the sun is warming up.
With a magnifying glass, I hand etched all of the gingerbread painstakingly.
There's guys who do that on
Well,
YouTube.
No,
What?
I did.
Do they
I was
really?
like, my whole
Yeah.
4th grade was etching
They etch
and
with
burning ants.
magnifying glasses.
That's their whole channel.
Yeah,
Is
you
just
can, like-
sped up videos of them like over 6 hours or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd burn like my name into the fence, and of
I
course
mean, I
the
did that
ants
with.
did-
I didn't like engrave or etch stuff and
gotta have a
with it,
steady
but-
hand, man,
Mhm.
Jeez.
and a sun.
And like
And
really
magnifying glass.
good
Magnifying
sunglasses.
Those are optional. I mean,
This
I
is
probably should have had a
Blibbity. Blibbity Mappificus.
I didn't
I didn't
close
have my
my eyes.
sunglasses.
I didn't close my eyes. I probably should have.
Like my eyes hurt just thinking about this.
The rays of the sun.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like looking at the focal point.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because even just like non-direct, that hurts your eyes. Looking at the
Exactly.
beam. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I regret some choices in childhood.
Don't we all? Speaking of childhood, Dave, did you grow up in Brigham City?
I did not.
Okay. So
No.
where did you grow up? Are you comfortable sharing that?
Yeah. No, I grew up in just south of here in a town called Roy.
You grew up in Roy?
I did.
When did you graduate high school?
2011.
So we're a little bit different. I graduated Roy as well in
Oh, no way.
2002.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So where in Roy did you grow up?
Oh, super cool. What would be the easiest way? There's the aquatic center.
Yeah.
I lived 7 minutes walk away from there. In
Okay,
between
north,
there
south, east,
and
west.
like
Wait, is it the aquatic
Um,
center on like Main Street?
No. So
Or is
the
that
Roy,
the Clearfield one.
that's the Clearfield one.
Hmm.
The Roy Aquatic Center is west by
Okay.
the golf course.
so in between there and then Roy West Park. I was
Oh, yeah.
kind of in between that area.
So were you north or south of 4800?
I'm-
So Roy West would be on the north side of 4800. The
Okay.
Aquatic Center's on the south side.
okay, so I'm south of 48.
You're south of 4800. Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, that's super cool.
Man, what a small world.
So did you grow up in Roy?
I
then?
grew up in Roy, so my parents moved there when I was like 11.
Oh, no way.
So, yeah, for most of my life.
You lived in Roy?
I
Oh,
lived in
that's
Roy.
super cool.
Well, not anymore.
Well, yeah, but
But after
Now we're
I got
both
married,
end
it
up
was
in
like
Brigham.
Ogden, Bountiful, Clearfield, now Brigham City. But yeah,
Brigham's a good place to settle.
yeah.
I like
I
it.
went to Sandridge High School or
Hey.
Sandridge Junior High and Roy
Yeah.
High School. So
Yeah.
I went to Sandridge as well.
Uh-huh.
Scorpions. So Scorpion.
I just love how you're like 2011, 2002. I'm like last millennium. Take that, guys.
My score's better than yours.
I'm way older.
Not way.
It was 1999.
So it's like 3 years.
And like
I was 6
And then you were
when you graduated.
I was mentally 6 when I graduated. Also,
Yeah.
I mean, we still haven't. None of us have gotten past 13 anyway.
I've heard of rumors, but I've never met a man.
That has matured past the 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I'm sure the late President Nelson had matured past that.
But just barely, because he was skiing. Like,
barely.
I mean, like, for as far as like a physical maturity went, like
he was
skiing. Like,
he was spry.
yeah, like up until probably he was thinking about skiing when he passed away. Honestly,
It's like it's coming up.
It
Darn.
was really interesting because like Saturday night, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm looking through my phone and there's an article about him, and he said he's like, I can't see anymore, like I can't read, and he wanted the brethren to share that with the general church population. And I was like, oh, that's sad, but I think he just wants to be like honest that it's like hard for him to
Right.
see.
Oh yeah.
And that I read that article like he had passed away by then,
Mhm.
or he was passing away like right around then. And I wake up the next morning, I'm like, oh, like that snowballed really quick.
Right.
And then the whole Michigan thing happened, and it was like rough.
it's been a whole series of weird events for Utah.
September
These-
was
Yeah,
September was weird.
because you had the whole UVU thing, then you had President Nelson, then you had the Michigan thing. Like it was
Yeah.
just boom, 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 boom.
And there was a church. I don't know if it was arson, but there was a church that caught fire in Australia too.
Oh, for real.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you know this, but Australia is hot and uncomfortable, and
Someone
things
had a magnifying
spontaneously
glass.
they spontaneously combust.
Someone was trying out etching
They
their
were
name
trying
into
to
the
etch it into
fence.
the-
Okay,
Yep.
there are lovely parts of Australia, but the center of Australia is where hell is located.
This has been geographically verified.
It's there, just hasn't been identified.
Need LiDAR.
LiDAR. Ain't no lie there. It's hell.
Hey, you grew up in Roy.
Yes. Yeah, we grew up in Roy.
Okay. How did you give us your journey? How did you end up in Brigham City?
Our journey to Brigham City from Roy. Graduated, did a year at Utah State before I went on a mission, served in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 2 years, came back home. I had been writing my wife We hadn't dated before.
No. He said he went on a mission and he had been writing his wife.
Yes, pre-mission
So this is
marriage.
this
You were
is-
married
no,
before.
this is
This is
just
the way we
like
did it back in
Anakin.
the 1830s, man.
No, this is just like Anakin.
Oh,
in Star Wars.
forbidden,
Forbidden love.
not unknown.
Yes.
You were
Unknown.
Yes.
You guys had a secret marriage, and then
The
you went
age
on a
gap
mission.
was a lot smaller, though, between Anakin and Padme. Let's make that very clear.
and I was less evil.
Yes, I had a dark side,
Look,
but
Anakin
not that
wasn't
much of a dark side.
evil until he decided to kill the kids.
Just misunderstood.
Anyway, so you
So
were
you
writing.
wrote
You were
your-
writing your future wife.
Right. Yep. So I had gone to school with her
How
older
did
sister.
you meet her?
So I had gone to school with her older sister, and I had played soccer with her older brother. And I knew that she was interested in me because I went over there as a wingman for my buddy.
There you go.
We were into longboarding at the time. That was the rage during that era of high school. And so he called me up one day. He's like, hey, you want to go longboarding? And he was the kid that knew all the cool routes. So knew all the trails to go on that were smooth or downhill or whatever you wanted. He knew
This
where it
was
was
in
at.
Logan
This was in Roy.
and Roy.
So I haven't quite made it to Utah State
Okay.
yet. So still in Roy. That's where I met my wife. So he calls me up. Hey, you want to go longboarding? Sure, dude. Let's do it. And he's like, hey, how about we go over to this family's house? And I was like, okay, cool. I'm wingman. I got it. Because
Because
he
he liked a different girl.
liked the
there.
older
The
sister.
older sister. Got
Yeah.
it.
So we were all the same age. So he liked her at the time. And I was like, cool, I'm wingmaning it. I'm cool with that. So we go over there. We're sitting there. We're talking. They're flirting it up. I'm doing my job as wingman. And all of a
Hanging out with
sudden,
the sister.
Wait. As
Yeah.
job as wingman, you need to flirt up the other girl to
The
distract
other girl just
her.
happened to be the sister.
Well,
Yeah.
distract is that the job, right? Is to distract the girl from like saving her friend from your friend.
typically, yes. I think
Yeah,
you're right.
Wingman's
Yeah.
job.
Usually it's
Yeah.
when you go up to a group of women, right? And the wingman is to like,
Divide.
right. So I guess I
Pull
wasn't
off the-
full wingman. I was high school equivalent wingmanning.
Okay.
It's like a practice wingmanning.
You're like, I need to talk to you about something, not in front of these two lovebirds.
Right. Yeah.
Come here.
You've got a younger sister, right? Was that great?
How do you feel about
Come
longboarding?
talk to me.
It's totally normal.
Trust me.
I'm not Anakin.
So we're talking and her grandma comes out. That's how
Oh no. Okay.
kind of the knowledge that she was interested in me came into
Oh, grandma
lie.
just blurted it.
basically. Grandma came over, we're sitting there talking, she comes over to me, oh hey, how's it going? And she licks her finger and she puts it on my knee and she goes, ooh, he is hot. And then runs inside. I have never been redder in my life. I turned I'm sure just very, very extremely bright red. And I'm like, okay, you got to go figure out where this is coming from because grandma's way too old for me, first of all. So I don't think it's coming from her. And then secondly, like, I'm curious what is going on inside while we're having our conversation out here on the porch. So the older sister, the one that I'm the same age with, goes inside and she gets the information. She's like, oh, my younger sister thinks you're really cute. And so that's kind of where it started.
How
much
old were
younger?
you?
So we go back and forth on the exact years. We think that I was like 12 and she was 8.
Oh, so you were pretty
She's like
young.
4
Yeah.
years younger than you.
Yeah. She's 3.5 years younger than I am.
Okay.
That
Mhm.
makes it. I don't know if that makes grandma creepier or not. Because
No, I
don't
can't
know.
defend myself in that situation.
and also I look forward to the time and like when I get a little bit older that I can do this, even if I don't know. Like if some kid shows up and I think that the grandkids might be good, I might do stuff like that and just be like, oh, she is cute. You're right.
Right?
And walk away.
Play matchmaker.
I'm gonna do that. I will do that.
Totally
kind of fun,
psychological
right?
warfare
Yeah.
/ matchmaking.
I think there's several movies that usually it's the grandma. There's a comedian that actually talks about the differences between how men can approach those situations and women can approach those situations. In Hollywood, generally it's the grandma who plays innocent matchmaker.
Grandpa looks like a creep.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. She is cute. Oh,
Okay, grandpa.
Just
It's
think
time
of
to
the
go
other
home
way.
now.
Oh, he is hot.
Yeah.
yeah. Can I do that to a girl?
Granddaughter. Check
she
him
is
out.
hot.
No, do it to the boyfriend.
Do it to the boyfriend. Tepid, both of you. Get out of my sight.
Lukewarm. Not good enough.
I can't be party to this.
Can't stand by him.
Also, I should have washed my hands before.
No.
Okay, so you guys are
So you're
young.
8 and 12
12
at
and
the time.
8.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. So then high school kind of goes by, obviously, like because of how our parents raised us, we didn't date until we were 16,
Yeah.
right? Made
Sure.
that decision. And so there was never a time where that lined up. She had moved as well. So her family lived in Roy for a couple years after that, and then they moved up, ended up moving down south to Ephraim due to a different job position for her dad. So it kind of fell out of contact all throughout high school, really. And then just before I left on my mission, she came up to see me at my farewell. And so we had kind of been
So
texting
she's like
before
15 years oldish if you went when you were
Yes.
19.
that. Mhm. Yep, 16. So yeah, so she came up, saw me off to on my farewell, went on the mission. She probably ended up writing me more on my mission than even my mom did. Granted, I'm the oldest of 6, so my mom had her hands full at home for sure. And then my wife played high school soccer, but ended up suffering a concussion that took her out her entire senior year. And so she had lots of time to do things on the inside.
Hey, Dave, that's a real concussion, not like you're 5.
Mine were real.
If you compile them, it would be equivalent, right?
It's true, yeah.
Took her out the whole year.
5 minor concussions
You got
equals at
5
least
minor.
1 major concussion.
I think that's the ratio.
Yeah, see, Dave supports me.
Mathematically proven. 5 to 1.
Dave's
5
right.
to 1. Dave is always right. Don't fact check me, but that's the math.
Wiki it.
Don't fact check me. We don't fact check me.
We fact check nothing, except for when we do. We'll fact check that.
Well, we
Someone
can't,
fly.
I could because I have my computer, but we can't check on the
I don't
phones.
need the internet to be right.
Googling how many
I decided
concussions
by
does it take?
How many little concussions equal a big concussion?
So she is out all of her senior year, so she's
Yep.
writing you.
Running my entire
She has
mission.
some free time now.
She
like,
has lots
she's-
of free time. Yep.
and she's in her right mind, not injured.
No, yeah, maybe there.
Look, just because you can't do
I
sports,
like to think it's because I'm a good guy.
look, just because you can't do sport after a concussion doesn't mean you can't think.
Doesn't
I'm-
impair brain function at all.
Sure.
I think she was in her right mind. I think she
Look
was.
at him. He's a catch.
Yeah,
I am.
absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I agree with
Yes.
Grandma. He brought us fabulous mugs.
Oh, just boosted the quality of this podcast. We were like, before that, it was like, maybe this will keep going. Now it's like, this is going to make
You're
it.
committed now. Yeah.
We have
Dude,
to.
we
You've
have paraphernalia.
Yes.
Merch.
We have merch. Oh my gosh, merch.
Merch. Now I
Challenge
need,
your official.
now I need, what I was going to say stalkers, but
Followers.
I don't know about stalkers. Subscribers.
You're talking about groupies.
Groupies. To re-clarify, I think we settled on subscribers. That's what we just decided we want.
They said
think that's
groupies
the
were
best one.
too
We do
intimate.
I think we have more subscribers on the YouTube now than we do on the
Do you?
audio. Yeah. So
Alright.
thank you for
Big
you know
number.
who you are. You subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout
Yeah.
out.
For all of you who haven't subscribed, hit that button.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
It's not gonna have the audio and the graphics. I don't do that kind of editing. I just post it.
I
Do your
think
own
we
side
should
of
have a
things.
piece of cardboard we hold up. That's the button.
I'd be
And
okay
then
with that.
hit this button. Anyway, sorry, we're
It's
distracted.
floating in the left-hand side of the screen.
Let's go back
Wherever
to your
that
love
is.
story.
This is how
Um,
you've listened to a couple episodes. This is
I
how the
have.
podcast goes.
I
We
love
go-
it too.
There's a
This is
subject.
fantastic.
We'll cross it a couple times.
Oh yeah, no.
We meander across. And going back to your love story.
Yes.
Yeah, important
Tell the
things in your
story.
life. Continue.
Guess where did we leave off? Oh yeah, so I got home from my mission, and then just on that time I had done some thinking about what type of woman I wanted to marry, and I wanted to marry a homemaker, someone that wanted to kind of be like my mom in a sense of she raised 6 kids at home. My dad was off working. That was kind of the dynamic I was going for, and someone
It's
who
either
worked
what,
hard.
homemaker or home wrecker.
Right,
And
one
out
of the two, right?
You chose homemaker.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't have
Okay.
to flip a coin on that one, thankfully. Like
A
I had
couple
made the
of us
decision.
decided on the first one, the first go around.
Don't
Not to name
recommend that.
names, but their name is Dave.
Stupid
I
Dave.
listened to that one. Sorry for your experience, but you learned from it, right? You grew.
Absolutely.
Yep. So I chose the homemaker
Homemaker.
out of the 2 options, and yeah, since then life has been good. We got married my.
You're
junior
jumping
year.
ahead to marriage. Like you came home from your mission.
Yeah, what was courtship like?
What? How did you approach her?
Oh, I
you
just
like,
got
I've been
off.
thinking.
I got off the plane. She was there. I got a
You
ring.
happen to have a ring with you.
Yeah, I stopped by a
The
local pawn shop in
tag came
Wisconsin.
off, the ring came out.
Yeah, it was attached to a string, so it came off at the
As
same
soon as you released, she was
I
there.
thought you were like sitting next to some lady and be like, "You don't need that anymore. Give me your ring.
Hey, can I have that? Oh,
I'll give it back in a minute."
I've got this book that you can read. It is a trade.
Well, dude, it's
This is way more valuable.
eternal
Right,
worth,
right,
and that's
right.
that's gonna fade.
Worth its weight in at least 15 times gold.
You
Like,
look
you'd
way
be
better,
way
at
off with
rose
this.
gold. Give me that platinum ring.
Just think of the value of this in a stack of gold plates
Right.
in exchange
Okay,
for
so
your.
she
You're really
was-
winning in this.
She was there when you got off the plane.
No, so
Oh, okay. No, she wasn't
that was
there.
just being facetious. No, she actually. So I actually came home like a week early from my mission because Utah State's schedule started before I would have actually gotten home. So my mission president was like, "Yeah, let's get you home. Let's get you off to school. Let's get you like chapter 5." So I was like,
do you love that? So people are like, "Did you serve a full 2-year mission?" You're like, "Nope."
No, I came home early.
Came home early.
Ooh.
Judgment.
This guy did.
Judgment.
Well, within the culture, it happens.
It
It's
does.
unfortunate.
I
how
didn't feel
frequently-
like I had any. Well, this was 2005. I served a year, had bad knees, came home,
Yeah.
got them operated on, went straight to school.
Oh, I didn't know you had bad knees.
Well, they were bad menisci.
I think it's
Meniscuses.
menisci. I think
Each
Menisci.
knee
Yeah.
was jacked up with meniscus tears.
Dang.
So
From like riding the bike?
from running with terrible form.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this, but there's a bad way to run. I found this out the hard way.
You run like a dinosaur or something?
No, it's
Say,
just
like,
heel striking
Oh,
every
heel
step.
striking every step.
Yeah, just bad.
So is it supposed to be more on your toes? Like I thought.
Yeah,
that's
it's
how
supposed to be
Yeah, it's
forefoot.
supposed to be,
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a whole method to running.
You got to
Sorry,
watch
Tina.
like the Ethiopians.
Yeah, yeah. Look up the pose method.
What was
The pose
Anyway,
method.
back
that
to-
is how you're
back to
supposed
the
to run.
love story.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
anyway, yeah,
I'm interested in the running.
we can get to that.
I'm
He's got
wondering if
bad
my
knees,
knees are
don't
going
trust
to
him.
They're not bad anymore.
They're great knees. They're the best knees.
The best. They're the strongest knees.
Did you
Ow.
have to do like replacements or was it just
Those are good
No,
repairs.
they just scoped it and cleared out. So one
Okay.
was the left knee. Now it's been so long. I don't know. It's been 20 years. Holy crap. The right knee, they just cleared out the. No, I don't even know. This is one of them.
scarring or
No, so when your meniscus tears, there's a couple different ways it can tear. If it is like, so it's like a C shape, right? Like
Okay.
a crescent. If it tears like this from the middle toward the outside, they can suture it.
Okay.
But if it tears anywhere in the middle, they just like get a roto-rooter type tool and just ground it down to the bone,
Nope.
and that part of the meniscus is gone. So that you don't have cartilage floating around in your knee bothering you.
so you just got a
So
whole
it causes it to swell if it's there. So that one just I had a little bit cleaned out. It's fine. The other one, I swear it was my left. I don't know. I can't remember things right now. See,
I
5
won't
concussions.
I won't fact check you
Fact
on
check.
this.
5 concussions.
look up Dave's medical records real quick.
Yeah, we probably need to. The other one was torn in like from the center, from the middle toward the outside of it. So
Okay.
they sutured it, but you can't put weight on that after the procedure for 6 weeks. And that was the first one I had done. So I was thinking, okay, it'll be 3 days and I'll go back on my mission and then get the other one done later on. Well, no, I couldn't put weight on it for like 6 weeks. And my mission president was like, you're useless. And the mission president in Ogden was like, I can't even put you in the office. You're useless. So I was like, well, I'll just get released and
Yeah,
figure
at
it
that
out from
point.
there.
It
So-
just says that you're serving for an anticipated period of 24 months.
I feel like I served a honest, honorable mission.
Yeah.
And
I
even if I didn't,
the vast majority of the
Who
good
can
that
tell
I
you
did
wrong?
was
Who
in
can
a
say?
year. The other year, it's like a ramp up and cool down probably.
It really is.
I had the ramp up and then that was it. I just fell off a cliff.
with bad knees.
Yes.
Can you pray on your knees?
It's-
You're dead. You're dead to me.
that was a story. I haven't told that story on the podcast yet, have I?
Which one?
About my niece.
No.
So that was a new one.
He's never told
Back
me.
to-
You think you know somebody.
You think you know
I
somebody?
think you know a Dave. Find out he's not the Dave you thought he knew. Thought he was.
He's had
I'm more diverse than what you expected.
Do you have you're missing a meniscus now?
No, just part of one.
It's like the center. Oh, you have like a donut meniscus?
Oh, I kind of like a donut.
I don't want to
Yeah.
brag, but I have both of mine.
Good for you, Dave.
It is good for me.
I think, Dave, you've probably got both. It would
I
actually
do,
be 4 of
yeah.
them, right? Because you got your medial and
Now that I've said this, I'm probably
got
going to
two
like
meniscus in each knee.
trip down your stairs and like
you're
tear
On your
every-
knees the whole way down.
I'm going to be like amputated above my knee because of that snide comment.
Next
I
week,
take it
Dave's
back.
going to have
Edit
2 total knee replacements coming soon to you, to the Daves of our
that.
lives.
Head replacement, shoulder replacement, knees and toes.
All the above.
Every
Then
once
the
in a
knees
while.
and toes again.
We have to rebrand at that point. It's no longer the days of our
It's
lives.
not
It's
the
just the
days
days without meniscus.
Yeah.
Menisci. I'd listen to that podcast. That'd be kind of interesting. Misleading a little bit, but
Dave
yeah.
and Blob Dave.
Dave and the Blob.
Anyway, back to your love story.
Back to
yes.
Dave.
Okay.
So you're
So
home.
you came home
So
a
I'm
week.
home.
So you
Yes.
Week
hit
early,
your
Utah
last
State.
semester.
Yep. So my homecoming talk was like the Saturday before I left college. Like my mom was trying to find the apartment. Luckily, I was the youngest in my apartment before going on the mission, and so everybody had already come home and they had already kind of got things situated. I was in contact with them, so they had a spot for me in the apartment. So homecoming talk. She had come up to see her grandma, different grandma than the one who thought I was hot. This is grandma on the
Yeah,
other
on
side.
the other
Shoot,
side.
that bird grandma thought
Mm.
you were hot too, though.
Probably. I mean, all grandmas probably.
Return missionary.
Grandmas
you're
find
fresh.
him very attractive. Dave Sombrero.
Attracting grandmas everywhere.
Muy caliente.
What a dull drink of water.
Ooh, he's. Yeah, no, thankfully that since that moment, no other grandmas have come up to comment on
Just
my
know that
physical
they're
appearance.
containing themselves.
Right. They're thinking it, they're just not
That
acting on it.
passion
Hmm.
is percolating, but is not coming out in verbal form.
Thank goodness. Yes. So, grandma on the other side, she was in the hospital, so she had come up to visit grandma and conveniently stopped by. I think it was actually, I guess it was the day before my homecoming talk, because that would have been a Sunday. So, Saturday, day before my homecoming talk, she had come up, and that was also the Ogden Temple open house. They had just barely
cool.
gotten done
Okay,
renovating it.
yeah.
And
The,
so,
the new Ogden Temple.
and so,
Could have been the old one. That was a long time ago.
way beyond my time. We've established way beyond my time. Maybe not your time, but my time.
No, not even my time.
But so it was kind of funny though, because she stopped by, talked, hey, how was it? Oh, it was good. How things been going for you? Good. And she walked out the door, and both of my parents turned and looked at me, and they were like, "Are you dumb?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "Why don't you ask her on a date?" I'm like, "Mom, Dad, the only commitments I've been extending for the past 2 years are will you get
Baptism.
baptized, go to church, will you read the Book of Mormon?"
Mormon.
Like, I'm not. Will you go on a date with me? Like that wasn't in the queue. Like I'm not used to that.
I didn't
one.
learn that commitment
That is
pattern
right.
on the
That
mission.
is- That is the 7th discussion.
So they're like, "Are you dumb?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, that'd probably be a good idea."
You're like, yes, I just got off a mission. I
Correct.
have no idea to talk to women.
Thank
don't
you
know
for
what
your
I'm doing.
coaching, Mom and Dad. Your loving words of support and encouragement.
Are you dumb?
Are you an idiot? But so I texted her real quick, and I was like, "Hey, my mom and dad reminded me that I need to ask girls on dates now." They reminded me that it's the Ogden City Temple Open House. Like, if you're not doing anything, would you want to go with me? And she was like, "Oh, I don't have a dress." And so her mom, the entire
Dress
time,
to the open house.
she wanted to be in Sunday. Not a wedding dress. She didn't come back wearing a white one.
Sure, but like, it's not prom.
No, but she wanted something
She
Sunday.
wanted to look nice.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, got it.
Yep. So, and an important part, I guess maybe not an important part, but a part I enjoy is that throughout my mission, she had been dating other guys.
Oh, okay.
And whenever she'd come home from a date, she'd ask her mom and dad, "Hey, what did you think of him?" They'd kind of stop in, say hi, they'd go off on their date. And I had her parents rooting for me the entire time, which was fantastic. So they'd be like, "God, he was good, he was nice, but
There's no Dave.
he's no Dave."
No, Dave Sombrero.
No Dave Sombrero. Think about it. You could have the last name Sombrero. Like, would you pass that up?
Who would pass that up?
Your babies.
That would be
Our grandbabies.
It'll be
Could be
salsa
sombrero.
sombrero.
sombreroritos. I don't know if that's. I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know.
Little
if that's
sombreros? Yeah, I think that's right.
Sombrerorito. Little sombrero.
I think that's right.
I think
just,
Ito or Ita, depending on. Yeah.
that's true. Is sombrero masculine
Dave's
or
right.
feminine?
Dave's right.
Always is.
Dave wins.
But yeah, so I had
parents rooting for you
the whole entire time.
Yeah.
So when
These
she was
poor
like,
schmucks, they
right?
didn't even have a chance.
No, they didn't.
They had you had an inside track.
I did.
Well, and here's the thing, is that your future wife respected and loved her parents enough to like their opinion. If she didn't, then this would be a net negative for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if she went like in a rebellious phase and was like, I'm going to take what you say, mom and dad, and not do that.
Then you'd need to write them a letter and say, hey, will you talk bad about me?
Reverse psychology. We got to work something out, guys.
Yeah. She's on a rebellious streak. Here's the game plan.
I'm coming home early for my mission. Tell her that.
yeah
I'm a bad boy 1 week. Yeah, mission president told me I need to stay for the full 2 years, and I said,
No way.
I said I'm not doing
like, here's my tag. I'll see you later.
You can't fire me. I quit.
I'm not a part of your
You
system.
can't fire me. I quit.
Then,
You
have to
cut
coordinate
his
with
tie and leave.
Then have to awkwardly walk back in. Hey, can you call my parents? 'Cause I don't have a phone or like.
I don't know how to get home at
Yeah.
this point.
Can I get a ride to the airport?
I don't have money for
I
an
don't think
airplane
Uber or
ticket.
Lyft or anything like that was.
No, that wasn't the thing.
it was
You could have
post
got a
that,
taxi or got on a Greyhound or
That's true.
Amtrak or something.
I mean, Wisconsin was pretty colorful. I could have probably found somebody that would have been willing to take me to the airport.
Yeah. Could have worked under the table.
Could have offered them.
He would have
cheese.
never got home.
Yeah.
He would have been put into some trafficking ring.
Probably.
But it was God's plan
The
that you'd
grandmas.
be here with us tonight. So,
Absolutely divine
The
timing.
grandma mafia would have got him.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let you go.
Nope.
They would have
Can't
been
go
like
this one, he's too
Liam
hot.
Neeson from It's Taken.
Take
They
it.
would have come after
But
you.
I guess it would have been the same thing. Hunted me down, but for a different reason. For
Particular-
retrieving him.
Particular set of skills.
Find you.
Luckily,
Okay.
that didn't happen.
Luckily, that didn't happen.
Okay,
Didn't have to do that.
So she goes on dates. None of
Mhm.
those guys stack up.
Yep. So I get home. We go to the Ogden City Temple open house. Have a great old time. I think obviously next day was my homecoming talk, and then I was up at Utah State Monday. And so by that point, like I felt,
Busy week.
yeah, no, it was a whirlwind for sure. Coming
Yeah.
off of that and just going right back to college, trying to get back into the swing of things like that. I think sophomore year, we texted. I'd go down to her house in Ephraim.
This is your college sophomore year.
Yep, college sophomore year.
Okay.
Yes. So I would go down and visit when I could on the weekends to her Ephraim house, and then in between that time, her brother ended up buying a bread delivery route out in Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Okay.
So she moved there, which was ironic because it ended up actually being closer to Logan than
I was
Ephraim
about to
was.
say, like, Ephraim's
Yeah.
ways away.
It
Yeah.
is. I didn't make it down there frequently. Most of
Yeah.
our contact and courtship was basically through texting, phone calls.
Which is a step
That's
up
awesome.
from letters.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Digital letters.
yeah, but not quite as nostalgic.
She saved all the letters, pretty sure.
Does she still have them?
We got them in like a photo book.
I don't know if my wife
The photo
has all
book
the
says,
letters,
you've
so-
got mail.
I don't know if my wife
Printouts
has.
of the emails.
She might, because our courtship was mostly through letters too, just a little bit different. Much shorter time frame, 2
mean,
months. Based on
Laura
training.
did smoke signals because I'm older than both of you.
Oh, you would have had like Telegram at that point, right?
Yeah,
I didn't
Morse
want to
code.
brag, but that was too expensive.
Dave
I
Dave
was poor.
speaks in Morse code.
For the rich
You should
kids.
see his text come through. It's just dot line dot line dash.
Binary.
I don't
He
even
looks
know.
at it and he's
Like,
dirty,
what are you
dirty Dave.
to run it through Chat GPT just to know what he's saying?
Maybe that kind of a cool way to like text if we still had that function.
Oh my gosh.
Completely inefficient in comparison, but it'd be kind of fun. Secret text through Morse code.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just use, I mean, you could use
There's got to be an app for that.
any AI. You say translate this into Morse code. it
That's
would do
true.
it. Yeah. But you didn't do that. You did it through letters and texts and
Yep.
phone calls. And,
Yep.
Okay.
FaceTime.
How long?
Sporadic
So
weekend visits.
this is your sophomore year.
Mhm.
So this is a couple years into it.
So I got home in 2014, sophomore year. So we got married in May of 2015. So it was a year that I was home that we progressed through our courtship and decided, yep, we're going to marry each other. And then we got sealed, married, and
Which temple?
I think it was Ogden, because we had gone through the open house. That was kind of became our temple at that point.
Okay.
I don't remember if it was Brigham
We
or if
might
it was
need to
Ogden,
fact
but-
check.
I wasn't very confident with
Ogden.
that. Anyways, that.
I think I don't remember. Maybe.
No, we got a little cake topper.
They got
The Ogden
sealed
temple.
at
It's
the
Ogden-
open.
yeah,
What
you're
I'm
sure
hearing-
of it now.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
positive. Cake topper confirms it.
No fact check needing.
They got sealed at the open house.
Just knelt down at the
They're
altar.
like,
as
so
I went
what
through.
is this like? And they're like, what's like, dude, it's not going to be for real.
Right.
It's
Just
not
practice.
official.
You know,
It's not
Just
official.
walk us through it, hypothetically.
Like, hypothetically, what would this be like?
We were to be interested in getting sealed, and how it, hypothetically,
It's just like accidentally got married on a temple tour. By the way, for all you non-LDS people,
That doesn't
that is
doesn't
not a
happen.
thing.
Can't do.
no.
Just joking.
Anyone
You
tells
could
you
ask.
they did.
Oh, I would love to see somebody ask at a temple open house. Can we just do it here? Just do it now.
We're ready.
Just close the door. We'll just, make it happen.
I have
You can
rings.
ask. It'll be a no, but you can ask.
Like,
Sure that the tour
sealer's
guide would have
not
an inch.
on call. You know that.
Right.
So were you living in Logan at the time then?
Mhm.
And then she moved to Logan.
Yep.
So you were going to school when you
Mhm.
guys got married. What were you going to school for?
Mechanical engineering.
Okay. And did you graduated with your mechanical engineering degree?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Did you get an emphasis in like aerospace or just straight ME?
Just straight. I mean,
Awesome.
I figured I was interning with a company that wasn't aerospace,
Mhm.
and so to me, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Ironically, I now work for an aerospace company.
Do you work for Northrop?
I do. Mm-hmm.
They
I
want
worked for
everyone.
Northrop for a little bit.
Did you?
I refuse to work for the man.
Not a part of your system.
On principle.
I don't care how much the bonus is.
They do pay well.
I make really good money, and I don't work for the man. I don't know if that's true.
You're doing aerospace engineering now?
He works for an aerospace
Works for an
company.
You
aerospace.
work
Yeah,
for
my responsibilities aren't super aerospacey or even really mechanically
Engineering.
inclined. Yeah,
Yeah.
they lean more towards quality and
Okay.
preparation type
Okay.
things. I enjoy it. I work remote though, so like it's fantastic. To
Oh,
be
You don't
you
have to
work
do the
adapting
drive
to
out to
kids.
Corinne.
What's that?
You don't have to do the drive out to Corinne.
No.
So I don't know if you know this from listening, but I'm a mechanical engineer also.
Oh no way! I didn't catch that. I've
Yeah.
only listened to a handful of
No,
few
you're-
episodes. So
Yeah, we don't have any expectation. So
Not
when
well-versed
he
in the
told me
days of
that
our
we were
lives.
having a fellow engineer, I was like, Dave, we're going to talk nerd. And you're going to sit
Oh,
there.
I gotta have my
And you're gonna
autism
enjoy
checklist
it.
up.
Oh, you're autistic.
Let me pull my autism checklist up.
No. This is
You
what I
guys-
told him.
You
is
guys go. I'm gonna
I
check
said,
this.
I said he should. I'm like, 'cause I'm pretty sure
Bingo.
all engineers are autistic. I was like, you should have a quiz up there and just
Oh.
ask him questions, but him not know
like
that
where
it's
the
an
quiz is coming.
autism test.
If you're in this situation, what do? I do this.
I do this. Interesting.
Fascinating.
And then be like, well, this is a good podcast. You're autistic. No, this
No, we'll
this
have
is
to
the
As
have
long as I get a
And
certificate
we'll have to
printout
have-
at the end,
We'll have Dave Ann review the episode, and he'll give us his
He'll give us
diagnosis.
and he's
Dave, the
your
psychiatrist.
psychiatrist.
He's
Yes, I
yeah.
did listen to a little bit of
He's-
this.
Psychologist.
he's-
Yeah.
He's smart. No, I joke around with this. I'm like, do you like spreadsheets?
I used to like them more before they became 99% of my job, but yes, they're fun.
Do you use spreadsheets outside of your job? Like, if you were going to go buy a car, would you put a spreadsheet together to sit there and compare
Yes.
choices? Okay, you're autistic, Dave.
I've also created a
Dave
database to
Sombrero.
track my food storage.
Okay, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
way to
So-
go! Way to go with QR. Like, do
I'm
you
not
scan
a
the codes,
doctor.
keep it up to date.
I'm not a doctor, but according to the psychiatrist that me and my wife went to for our son who got diagnosed as autistic, she was like, if you like Excel,
Basically,
you
is
might be
a shoe in.
autistic. It's like the litmus test now for me. You like Excel? Oh yeah, you're autistic.
Instantly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
I
like
think
that's
we're
all I
good.
need to know about you type things. It's like
Yeah.
like Excel. Yeah, that's all I need to know. about you.
That's all I need. Don't need to ask any other
My
questions.
wife's like,
Except I do have questions. Do you find group conversations confusing or hard to follow?
No, not generally.
Scale of 1 to 5. 5 being totally agree.
1.
this feels
Go
very
on.
natural. You're
So you
totally
just-
not giving
Okay.
someone a quiz.
Oh,
On a scale of 1 to 5, why the number? Why
I think it's easier for me to quantify things if I put them in a scale.
do you feel Do you feel confident about how you behave in social situations?
And then this is when I turn around and go, "Are you autistic? Asking me these questions?"
Definitely. I'm sure there's something there too.
You assign numbers to your
I told you.
Do
about
you
that.
like spreadsheets, Dave?
I really have to get this exact. I had a printout of Thor's costume while making the thing. So ridiculous.
like to
Okay,
get all
let
the
me ask-
details.
let
and
me
stuff.
ask
you-
That's fantastic. I mean, if you're gonna make it, you might as well make it off.
Yeah,
That was
be-
my thought.
You got to be committed. What made you decide to do mechanical engineering?
Honestly, I was looking for a major and I didn't decide on anything, but all my buddies were like, "Yeah, let's go to Utah State. Let's go to Utah State." So I looked up a bunch, and mechanical just felt like it would have the best opportunity to be more hands-on, which is
Yeah.
what I was interested in. My dad's a manufacturing engineer.
Yeah.
And we've gone on company tours of where he works. And so going through that, I was like, yeah, this is super cool. Programming robots to do things and like working on them the entire time to troubleshoot and fix them. And so mechanical for Utah State felt like that was the best fit for going into that. So I just chose that. Is that kind of your experience as well with mechanical, or did you have a?
Oh, I had a spreadsheet.
You're comparing all the majors.
I was like,
You're
what
far
makes,
more analytical.
What makes money? No, I spent like 6 months just asking everybody I met.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, didn't matter if you were some hobo on a bench. If I was sitting next to you, I'd be like, what do you do for a living?
What's your major?
Do you like it? What's your educational background? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what, could you provide for a family on it without your spouse having to work also?
Right.
Not to say like, if it's two income, that's fine. That's your choice. But I just didn't want to have that burden. And then I was like, what would you do differently? Like, and at the end of the day, I looked at it and I was like, everybody that I'm like friends with, and I look at their lives, I'm like, yeah, their life looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, they're engineers. I was like, I'm gonna go be an engineer. But I was like 27
Oh, dang.
when I went to school. So
Kudos to you. That's...
I actually might have been in class with, wait, you came back no, I was up at Utah State while you were on your mission.
Pre-2014 then?
Yeah. But I ended up having to transfer because of work down to Weber.
Okay.
So I finished up my junior year there. Which was hard. It was a hard year.
Yeah, junior years, feel like that's like the notorious year for most engineering. Any
It's like
majors.
make or break type thing. But
That's
it was
what I
fine.
thought.
It was just hard.
Yeah.
Is
that when you're doing like numerical methods and stuff?
Stupid numerical methods.
Let me update my
Fortran.
questionnaire here.
They made me learn Fortran 95.
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
What is
Then-
Fortran? I don't.
Like an
It's like an
programming
old like
language.
servers you run on it.
Yeah.
They did
a programming language.
Python,
Oh, it's
C
like-
Sharp. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
but it's, like,
predecessor to
old.
those.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, jeez, man.
Like Grandpa Python.
Yeah.
Probably almost even great Grandpa Python.
They switched over. I think that
Great
class
grandpa
they
Python.
switched to MathCAD. I think,
yeah, that's what we were doing
instead.
through.
But yeah. So it was like advanced dynamics and I like fluids. Fluids was fun. Things like that.
I
So
do too. I like fluids.
fluids are good.
It's mostly
You
when they're
should train.
caffeinated.
Caffeinated drugs.
I need that EpiPen with 30
man. But-
it's after 10.
Yeah, when I went to the counselor, I was like, "Hey, I want to be an engineer." And she pulls up my ACT scores and she's like, "They are very low in math and science." And I was like, I wasn't trying then.
I'll try harder this time.
And so they put me
Another
like
chance.
on probation and let me in.
They let you into the program on academic
You're
probation.
not like in the program yet because you're
gotta do your
freshman year, but like
generals
I'm
and-
like on
Okay.
probation is what they told me
Right off the bat.
right off the bat.
This was at Utah State.
Utah State. So I went down here to Brigham and I got my first 2 years done here. I was like the
Okay.
first class, the first group that went through for the Associate of Pre-Engineering.
Okay.
And so that was fun. And then I went up for my junior year and then I had to change because of like I had a job down in Bountiful and living in Brigham going, it just didn't work.
That's
But yeah, it was funny. She was like, "You're dumb." I was like, "No, I'm not dumb. I wasn't trying that.
it just was
Didn't
lazy.
apply
I
myself.
didn't study."
Right.
Look,
Yeah.
my elementary school teachers told my parents that every single parent-teacher conference.
That you were
Smart. He just doesn't apply himself.
Okay.
He's lazy and he's using his
Lazy.
good looks to coast through life.
I was one of the only kids in my elementary schools with a good tan.
What happened?
got more of that inner banana coming.
The inside is coming out. I did grow up in my younger years in small rural Utah, like Emery County, Carbon County.
Okay.
So I do know the redneck side fairly well.
I do speak redneck.
You know,
Southern slang and the
yeah.
redneck lingo.
yeah, the y'alls come out every once in a while.
Did you say the y'all?
y'all?
Y'all is not redneck.
It's redneck enough.
Y'all is singular. All y'all is plural.
See,
I'm from Texas.
Okay. So
Y'all
even
singular.
deeper versed into the redneck.
that is actual South.
The deep south.
It's the deep south. It's like practically Mexico. It was. Okay, anyway, so you decided to go to mechanical engineering, and when did you graduate? Like, you got married in 2015, and then you graduated
2019.
2019. So it took you a little bit longer to get through the program, right?
It did.
It's a hard program. Like, they say it's like 4 years, and I'm like, you have to be a psycho to get through this in 4 years.
That's only if you're taking the full credit load, and I never did that.
No, even the full credit load, your junior year, I think, in a full credit load is 17 credits. And they expect you to start your freshman year doing calculus.
How?
Yeah.
Right out of the bat.
Whatever high school.
And so when they look at these programs, I'm like counting up the credits. I'm like, okay, 12 times 4 times 2 is not 150. It was like 126 or something.
Right.
And so, like, realistically, when anybody asks me about engineering, I said, I would plan on 5 years at least. I said, if you're working and you got kids and you're like non-traditional student, give yourself 6. Like, be realistic with this. It's going to take time.
Right. And even if you're on a full ride scholarship and don't have to work or anything like that, like, that is a lot of classes, especially once you hit junior year. That's a lot of, like, really intensive brain power classes where you're really flexing your coding, your understanding of dynamics and physics and stuff like that. Like, it's a rough year. Pre-med is also very rough, I've heard. You know, the OChem, I heard.
Pre-med.
Those
doctors.
So one of my minor in my undergrad, one of them is chemistry.
Oh, cool.
So I did have to take OChem. It's actually biochem that threw me for a loop. I took that one twice.
Let me ask you this. Do you like chemistry?
I don't excel at it. It's not something I invest much of my time into. I like the physical world. I like, and then, yes, they're physical chemical reactions.
Physical world.
I know, but like, it's chemical.
You are
right?
You gotta understand. You have to understand. Like, my chemistry class,
you really can't trust atoms.
Teacher, you can't
because they make up everything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because they're not Dave's.
I was thinking atoms, like ADA.
You gotta understand. Like, my chemistry class, my teacher, there's only like 50 of us in the class, and he's like, how many of you don't like chemistry? Like, 8 of us raise our hand.
Go be engineers.
He's like, let me guess, you're all mechanical engineering majors. And we're like, yep. And he's like, every year. And it's like, it's not that I don't want to like it. It's like, chemistry's like the English of the sciences. It's I before E, except for whenever I mother effing feel like it.
Before E, except after C, and every other Tuesday. And,
and
then
sometimes Y.
Lunar cycle aligns with the tide. And
just look at the naming nomenclature for things. It's like, well, here's the rule, except for now. And except for now. And except for now.
In this case,
are you still talking about chemistry?
Oh, yeah. I love chemistry.
The naming nomenclature?
The naming nomenclatures in chemistry.
Isn't that redundant?
Maybe.
Somewhat.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Naming nomenclature? Nomenclature like,
kind of like a
feel like
synonym
it'd be good for like a musical. Naming nomenclature.
Like a song in a musical, or the name of the musical should be naming nomenclature.
Ooh, that'd be a horrible. Yes.
Both.
Okay.
Whenever in doubt, just both.
Okay. Both. Got it. Naming nomenclature. A musical coming to you from the Daves of our lives.
Trademark that. That'll be brought to you by R1.
Sponsored by R1 Sauce for your booty. I'll have to get
Sauce
you some
your
stickers.
booty.
Sauce your booty.
You didn't hear that?
I didn't.
Oh, we
that was
family,
early
I was
on.
like, what if we mix ranch and A1? And I'm like, it'll be R1. Sauce your booty. And so, like, legitimately, we do this at the house. If we have steak salad and stuff, we like ranch and
do both.
Just like we make R1. But he made a bottle of it.
I made a bottle
like
and put
label.
like a label on it. for a white elephant gift. And this was like early. This was like last.
It was
November,
last December, November.
Okay.
Yeah, it was early on.
Like we talked about it on the podcast, and I was like, I'm doing this.
Dude, so
R1.
you said you did it for a white elephant.
Yeah.
What was the reaction of the individual who
I
got it?
don't know.
They were less than
Well,
excited.
Is it like
They-
the avocado kid? Like,
they
oh,
don't really
boy.
react a whole lot. Like, there's not strong reactions about anything from this couple, so
Okay.
it's okay.
So it's probably good.
I think I'm okay with it.
All right, anyway, forget about the sauce. And the musical and chemistry. But
Why?
speaking about the chemistry of you and your kids,
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I am the dad of 5 boys.
Hey, way to
5
go.
boys.
Yeah, 5
That's-
boys. Yeah.
Wow.
is this like an unathletic white basketball team?
No, it's an athletic. Too short to play basketball, so we play soccer.
Soccer team?
Are you athletic? Because your wife, she's soccer. Did you
Yes.
play?
Uh,
Longboard? Did you have
I
some?
longboarded. Yeah, I tried to play. I played AYSO soccer. I tried to make the high school team. Never made it after freshman year. Redshirted, and then junior year, I was like, it's not my thing. Apparently, because I kept on not making the team. So,
Sounds like it's not their thing.
right, yes, it wasn't their thing to bring
not
me
Not
into.
me,
you.
it's you.
It's us.
We'll call you. Yeah.
You keep kicking the ball in the wrong goal. My abilities are great.
I'm getting it
just
in the goal.
misoriented.
Where's the complaint, right? Like that's the point of the game is to get it in the goal. Yeah, so we're pretty. I mean, with 5 boys, we definitely stay
You
active.
need an outlet.
Yeah.
What are their ages? And we won't fact check you on this.
Oldest is 8, youngest is 2. So they're all 2 years to 18 months apart from each other.
That is like very efficient.
Yeah.
You probably have a
Yes.
spreadsheet for that.
No, I didn't do a spreadsheet for that one. Mostly because it was primarily my wife wanting to push for the next child. I drug my feet a lot more. Clearly, I didn't say no because you know how these things work. But
Nobody
That's hard
ever
to say no
says
to.
no.
That's hard to say
I
no
said
to.
yes at least 5 times.
right.
It's until you make a permanent change.
Yep. And that's the direction we're going. Because people will ask us like, oh, you're going to go for your girl, right? And I go, no, 5
No,
is a nice
no way.
round number. We're fantastic with
round.
5. Yep.
Yes.
Because
End on a prime.
You
Yep.
can. There's a lot of cars that hold 7.
but we
Not
have a
as
car that
many
fits
hold
5.
8.
So our car already fits 5. So
No, I'm saying 7 with the adults and the kids.
oh,
right?
okay, right.
Yeah,
okay.
like once you get into certain numbers of kids, it's harder to find, and then you have
Right.
to make the jump Dave did, which he has like a little like city.
We have 5 kids.
Do ya?
Yeah.
And then there,
You saw our van.
I did. Mm-hmm.
It is epic.
It's great because we have enough seats for all the kids
And
Plus,
and time out.
hey,
Go to the back.
I do like that.
There's a
though, 'cause
corner
we've
in
had
the
to,
car.
Yeah, we've had to rearrange our seating arrangement several times because the kid will grow up into that prime age of just being the catalyst of chaos.
yeah,
And you're like, well,
I
we
like
gotta
that.
get you in isolation. And it's more difficult. And we've got a caravan. So we've got
Catalyst.
So
the,
all seats are full.
catalyst of chaos.
Yep.
That's an alliteration that I can get behind.
Yep. I love him dearly.
I think,
have a child that's
we
catalyst chaos.
we went on vacation. We had a rental van.
Okay.
And it had this feature, and I think it
You
was for
talked about
disciplining.
this.
Yeah, we talked about it. It
You
was for
talked about
disciplining
this.
children. But basically,
I don't think it was. Dave.
that's the only thing that makes sense. So there's a touch screen, and my wife was like messing with it, and she hits a button, and
The
like
headrest, whack the
like
kid
a
in the head.
guillotine, man. This thing came
Yeah.
swinging down, and so the kid was like, "Ow!" And
It's
I
like the
looked
built-in
back-
give smack, right?
Yeah, and I was
Just walking
like,
past and
"Yeah," I said, "Yeah," and you deserve that probably because you're being bad.
Probably.
And we'll do it again. And so then, like, if the kids were bad, she'd just like pull up the screen, and they're like, "Okay, we'll stop." I'm like, they're out of my reach. Like, we're driving. It's like 10 hours to Oregon or whatever, right? Like,
I think that's a built-in feature because did it like collapse the rest of the seat?
no.
Like when they were out of it, it was
No.
just the headrest.
Okay, as a fellow engineer, would you not design this in, knowing that dads would use this, but not advertise it that way?
Yeah, you'd
Yeah,
advertise
totally
it some
would.
other feature, but yeah, it would 100% be some sort of gag feature. Because even
Well-
if it's a family, like a group of coworkers, right, driving their coworkers down, that'd be a
Whack,
fantastic prank.
whack,
Yeah.
whack.
Just to pull that up. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, just looking for the air conditioning. Whack, whack.
These dang touch screens, like a fly lands on it, and it just presses buttons.
How would you market this without, like, what kind of van was this? Do you know what brand, like, what make?
Yeah.
Right. You two geek out. I'm gonna do some
If
fact
the
checking.
seats don't fold down 100%, I would kind of advertise it as like
I think it was to
adjustable.
get the headrest out
Was
of
it a
your...
mega van? Was it like a 12 passenger?
No,
van?
no, it's just like a 7-seater. I think that it was to get the headrest out of your visibility, because it's like blocking a little bit of view.
Right.
And so the thought is like you can press the button and like make them fall down so they're out of your way. But maybe it was trying to collapse the whole seat and the kid was just there.
So the safety feature was not to collapse.
All I
Inconveniently,
know
the
is
child
I
is
guarantee you there's some engineer who's like, mwaha, ha, 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 ha. Like he designed this for his family.
As soon as it was off the production line, he was like, "I've got first dibs on this, guys. This is my family
According to
vehicle."
We need
Google's
some test
Gemini,
dummies.
this is a feature of luxury vans.
It was luxury,
Ooh.
man. I
No
got air
mainstream
conditioning
van
seats.
offers a factory-installed touchscreen to adjust headrest. This feature is associated with ultra-high-end, custom-converted luxury vans rather than standard passenger or cargo vans.
Adjust or collapse?
You fact checked me.
Because I feel like
Rude.
we don't fact check. Dave's always right.
Mercedes,
Dave's always right.
Dave's always right.
Okay,
Custom
so
Mercedes-Benz
so
Sprinter
you're
vans, yeah.
you're in like the middle
just-
of it, like with all the kids and everything. Like that is that's awesome.
Just
My youngest is 8,
Oh yeah.
and my oldest is 20, and his is
My youngest is 4.
and your
oldest
oldest is
15.
She's 15.
She's 15.
Holy crap!
Where I took her to the church parking lot one day, and because she
Oh.
wanted to get behind the wheel.
Yeah.
She's more excited about driving than dating, which I'm okay with that.
Is that a precursor though? Like, is she excited to drive so that
She
she
better
can
not be the
drive
one
to
driving her
dates?
dates. No. Those boys better be driving her.
I agree, but is that the case?
She didn't really have interest in dating. She may be on the spectrum that you guys are on.
So she's a mechanical engineer.
She's not. She might.
Poor
No,
girl.
she's not. No,
She's masking. She desperately wants to date, and as soon as she gets a car, she's gonna pick up her dates.
she better not.
Rebellious.
No, here's what I'll say. She did a really good job.
Parking in the
Just
church
maneuvering,
park.
and it was just like get used to the gas brake, maneuvering, turning, slowing down into accelerating out of. We didn't quite get into parallel, but that's coming. We got
Stupid.
she'll be. Did I say she was 15?
Yeah.
I meant she's 14.
Oh.
She'll be 15 soon.
Yeah, so
Ish.
she better not be interested.
No. But her friends are.
Those friends
Bad
and their
influences already.
hormones.
Dang chemistry.
Chemistry.
See, this is why you
Oh,
don't do
Kim.
chemistry.
Oh, Kim.
Maybe
I
not.
had to take chemistry.
We
It
don't-
was a
we don't-
prerequisite
we-
for nutrition.
We don't blame you for taking it. We blame you for liking it.
Yeah.
Who said I liked it?
You didn't say you didn't like it.
No, I didn't.
Do you want to solemnly swear on the Mechanical Engineering Bible that you disdain chemistry?
I will not.
I conveniently carry around a
You-
copy of Heat Transfer with me.
Swear to physics and heat transfer.
Physics and chemistry are pretty much the same thing.
Oh my gosh.
Interaction of molecules. I can kind of
You
see
want to
that.
take his mug back?
Yeah, your Dave mug has been revoked.
Can't revoke my
I'm
Dave
turning off
card.
your
like a man-
I'm turning off your light.
Revoking my Dave card.
This is the best part. This thing's probably bugged. Look
we
at behind
post
the
all of this
scenes.
on
No,
the
he wants
internet
behind the
anyway.
scenes.
Yeah,
Oh,
behind the
okay.
He
I'm going to
bugged.
start a new podcast that's behind the scenes of the Daves of Our Lives
Let me
podcast.
show you the stuff they
Behind-
did cut out. Little liars.
The real Daves, not the fake Daves they
This is
want
what
you
you
to
don't
think.
see.
That's
But
what
you're
you
still
don't
not going to
want
see because I just have a mic. So we're not going
Can
to
you
see.
imagine?
Right. Use your imagination.
Or don't. Anyway,
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
So you guys are all good with the kids, you think?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Yeah, we're happy with our 5. My wife, her best friend in high school was actually her high school soccer coach.
Oh,
And so I joke with her that really this is her fault that we got all boys because her high school coach only had boys and she loved her high school coach, wanted to be like her, wants to coach high school soccer eventually. We've got our oldest 3 in AYSO right now and we're coaches for that. That's fantastic. But so I was like, really, this is your fault that we got all boys. And so she's actually gotten to the point where she's very content with the fact
Okay.
that we only have boys. And so,
Biologically, it is not entirely the male's fault.
well, I mean, it can't be 100% one side, right?
No. There's other things. If you haven't researched this, because my
she
wife
can only
has,
give an X.
My wife
She
has
can't
nothing
give a
but
Y.
Yeah.
no. But there are things that can be that are in there that make it hostile to the male swimmers or the female swimmer.
I did
So,
not know that.
No, it's you can look this up because my wife only
Do we need to do
biologically has
fact-checking
4. You can fact check me on that. I don't mind.
This is
being
the
right.
episode to fact check. I think we're breaking into that. fact check.
Just go straight to images.
Close Chrome. No.
She has biologically 4 boys.
Okay.
Her sister also had nothing but like biological boys, and
It's like the pH of the.
yeah, it has to do with like
the
pH
uterus.
and stuff, and so there's other things. So yes, like it is the male swimmer that decides, but there's factors that go into it that are beyond
Making
that.
so it's not
So that
exclusively the male.
There's also
Interesting.
certain times a month, and you can do things like changing the viscosity by like drinking certain things, and then speeding up the swimmers.
The mother.
The woman can do things to like change viscosity, and then the man can drink like caffeine
yeah.
to increase the chances of getting like a male or a female. I think I can't remember which one it is. I think the it increases your chances for a male if you like caffeinate your little swimmers. Yeah. We're having nothing but boys. You're over there pounding back the Mountain Dew. I don't know what you're having, girls. It's your fault, babe. Your viscosity. But
I think
yeah,
we talked about this. Was it? I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but I remember having this conversation with.
yeah, no, it's because like my wife, we got married and she had 3 boys, and then we had another boy, and
Okay.
my father-in-law told me I was a failure.
Who's gonna carry on?
Because we had another boy. He only had like 1 granddaughter at the time,
I was
Okay.
expecting more females.
and I had biological girls with my first wife,
Mhm.
and so it was like, oh, you're capable,
Right. You
then
should
I
be the one to break
failed,
this
right?
mold.
Yeah, so, but yeah, so I started researching. I was like, wait a second, this isn't totally my fault.
There's someone to blame as well.
Viscosity
Disgusting.
and like the stuff you eat, that's all your fault.
Then Dave became a chemist at that point.
Yep.
But
I thought you said you didn't like chemistry,
I
Dave.
like biology.
Man, biology is part of chemistry. Is part of biology.
I can like things that are chemistry adjacent.
Deoxyribonucleic acid, Dave.
I will bend you into a tetrahedral with that type of attitude.
Tetrahedral?
I don't know.
Look
a,
it up.
a dodecahedron?
I make up
Yeah,
my
one of
own
those too.
shapes.
One of those. That one.
You'll be like a Rubik's cube, and just mesh into the different styles of Rubik's cube.
I know you want to do jiu-jitsu with me.
I don't know. I don't know if I do.
Is it the fur?
No. Not fully.
It's the fat. It's the fat in the fur.
No, it's more the
Let's dive into
the
that, shall we?
stories of you playing Mercy. I'm like, I can't compete with that forearm strength.
It's only if I catch you.
The whole
The
sport is
jiu-jitsu's a grappling sport.
Then
It's not like I can
You'll
run
t-
away.
You'll tag.
You'll tire me out.
That's
That
there
is
is something to be said about that in the sport of jiu-jitsu.
stamina.
If you can, position over submission is the saying. Right?
Yes, that's what I always
As long as
say.
you,
Anyway, so what brought you
As far
to
as we go,
Brigham
David.
City? What brought you to Brigham City? After Utah State.
At first, it was convenience because I was interning in Ogden and then finishing out my senior year in Logan. So
Oh,
Brigham
so
was
it
a
was
nice-
kind of both
Equidistant.
places.
It
Yeah.
was a very convenient spot. But then my in-laws also moved to Brigham, and so my wife and her family are very close.
Yeah.
And so it made sense to stay close to them. It worked out because it wasn't that far away from Ogden. So once I graduated and commuted down there, it was no big deal. We're actually, ironically, we're one of those crazies that builds right behind the in-laws. So we're in process of finishing up building our house.
Do you guys like have a shared backyard?
We are considering it. There's different variables that we're considering. Our dogs are nuisances and like to chew on electronics. And
Oh.
their house isn't used to that because they don't have our annoying dogs. Our dogs are great. I love them most of the time.
But you
Dogs,
want you want a
plural.
fence.
Right.
You probably want a fence to keep them
Yes.
from.
So that's the great debate is if we open it all the way up so the kids can play with each other because my brother-in-law who's helping me build my house, he lives with my in-laws. So We're
Healthy.
brother-in-laws
Is he-
through.
Is he a home builder or
Mhm.
contractor?
He's a contractor up here in
Okay.
Brigham. Yep.
He watched YouTube videos. And he's a contractor.
Don't we all?
We both watch YouTube
I know.
videos.
Oh, that's how you do hangers. That's
Right.
good to know. Definitely load bearing.
Right.
Should have watched that before. So, what about like doing like one of those underground wire things? Like you put the dog collar.
That's what we're
I've wanted
entertaining.
one.
You could do
Yeah,
it for the
invisible
dog. You
fences.
could do it for the kids.
Right.
It's not illegal. I mean, it's probably illegal. Don't do that.
Inhumane, I think, is what they like to call it.
Don't use it as a parenting method. Ask them if they want to try it.
Right. Get their consent.
And then videotape it.
I dare you.
I bet you can't.
You've got
run
5
through
boys.
this.
One of them's going to do it.
Oh,
Boys,
yeah. No, I would
this
definitely.
Is how boys grow up.
Yep. That's how they learn.
They're going to dare each other.
Yep.
So invisible fence is the way to go.
You don't even have to like ask them to do it. You can just point out the fact that the dog collar
Show them a YouTube
actually
video of it.
can fit around you. Did you know that you can fit this around your neck? That'd be crazy. And then you just walk away and you're like,
Go pick up your bike that's over there on the other side of the
Well, and then the kids are going to be like, I double dog dare you to put the thing on your neck. No, you
And
do
run
it.
that way as fast as you can.
Then go to
Like-
grandma's.
You just got to plant the seed in their head.
Right.
I forgot the Nintendo Switch at Grandma's. Can you go get it for me? I'll be right there.
Actually, what you got to do is you got to tell them that it has a shock collar, like with a boundary,
Mhm.
but then just have a little remote and then just like totally mess with them. If they put it on and they're like, I didn't feel nothing. And then they're like,
Suddenly, without the collar, they're staying within this 12-foot radius.
they're trying to figure out like it's a game. And they're like, okay, don't step there. Like,
They've got a name for that. I think it's called shock therapy.
Illegal.
parenting. Anyway, parenting boys. We'd never do this to the girls.
No, girls
Delicate,
are
beautiful
fast.
flowers.
Girls are faster learners. That's what I've been told. I have no idea because I have no
Here's the
experience
thing.
with that. But
Boys
They're very emotional, but they are
that's
faster
what,
learners.
yeah.
Boys are gonna break your stuff.
Yep.
And girls are gonna break
Break
your
your heart.
hearts. Yeah. So you're safe.
Pick your poison.
Dave and I are.
Some girls break stuff.
Is that after their hearts have been broken? It's only fair at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
Kinda.
girls break stuff. I can neither deny nor confirm. Anyway, so you came down here, you interned, and then you stayed.
Yep, we lived in the apartments over by 7-Eleven just right on Main Street for a little while. The
Which
best
seven-
seven-
which 7-Eleven?
There's a
The
couple
one
of
in North?
7-Elevens.
The one's going out to Crystal Hot Springs.
So north.
North.
I use landmarks as all my references.
Yonder.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
3 on Main Street.
We do.
in here,
Yeah, no,
so
it's kind of crazy. So
Two.
yeah, that one.
one of them
the
you can
one.
get gas at.
That's true. It didn't used to get
Yeah.
gas in it before, but
Yeah.
they upgraded it.
Hey, yeah.
Posh 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Get gas and
You got gas and snacks next to the car wash.
I'll tell you what, though. Quick side story.
The
Not
whole
side-
podcast.
side note.
Whole pod.
Maverick's like food options.
Oh my gosh, dude. Don't
They
get me
are
started.
not bad.
Don't
They're
get
not.
me
But
started.
like, so me and my friends, when we go disc golfing on last Wednesday, took it off, went disc golfing all day because why not?
'Cause
And
why
I'm
not?
like,
'Cause
can I
disc golfing,
stop
yeah.
somewhere and grab something to eat? And I think he took me to 7-Eleven because he wants me to lose at disc golf. Like he wanted me to get food poisoning or something. And it's like, this is really lame and kind of gross.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
like Maverick, it was
Hit
like,
up
yeah, it was
Maverick.
like,
Yep.
It was like legitimately food.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely in comparison. No, Maverick definitely has. When I worked in high school, Maverick was the only place that my boss would take us to. I did construction, carpeting, flooring, stuff like that. And that's the only place that he would stop by to get his 64-ounce filled and then to grab one of their little bun wrap things. Those
Okay.
are tasty breakfast buns.
breakfast
Yeah.
burritos, little Moab.
Mhm.
So that's
I like-
1,000-calorie
like the-
burrito.
yeah, I like the chorizo myself.
Chorizo.
I call it chorizo. If you like a little spicy sausage, throw some of their chipotle mayo on it. They
That's
they
good, too.
put the chipotle mayo on it, but it's not enough for me, so I
Good
put
try.
extra on.
I'll tell you what, though, like, outside of Maverick, my weakness is like Florbertos, Betos, and
Yeah.
Rancheritos.
Especially
Like-
if you're going to go burritos. Like, that is a fantastic burrito.
And if I ever take a kid to the high school, I can't return home without going through the drive-through of it. It's kind of like I have to use the gravitational pull to swing back to Earth. It's
Escape
just the
orbit
car
for a
won't-
second, get your
yeah.
burrito, and then come back to reality.
I'm just using. I can't
I have a
turn
confession.
the wheel.
I had my first, what's it called?
Flabertos?
Flabertos. I had my first Flabertos burrito like 2 weeks ago.
And
I had never had it. So I got the steak and fries one. Oh, dude. If you've ever had shawarma, it was very similar to shawarma with the fries in it. You've had
I don't know shawarma is a word until you just said that, and I'm not going to fact check you. What's shawarma?
Oh, dude, shawarma. It's like a Turkish Middle Eastern burrito.
Do you know why it's called a burrito?
A small
'Cause it's a little
burrito.
bird.
It's a little
Small
burro,
donkey.
a baby, like a little donkey. But the reason why is
We're going to feed this to the gringos and we're going to call it a little ass.
They won't see it coming.
Taste this little ass.
I don't know if you know this, but big ones are in. Anyway, eat this. No, the guy that it started doing it, it was for workers, and he wrapped it in the tortillas so they could like eat while they
Okay.
were like doing stuff or walking, and he would bring it on his burro, and the workers started calling them burritos
Interesting.
because like the most famous part about it was his burro.
Right. They knew he was coming because they recognized the
just-
donkey, and
Yeah, it was just because of like
that's
the,
kind
the
of a
mode,
cool origin story.
the mode of
Can I fact check
delivery.
this, Dave?
Fact check that. It could be wrong, but the guy I was talking to about it is from that
Could
town.
totally be wrong.
So
So
He's
it
from-
originated in a specific town then?
yeah, I can't remember the name of the town that he mentioned, but it was in Mexico.
Mhm.
He's in construction, and him and I were talking, and he's like, yeah, I was born here and stuff, but like he was like on a border town.
Okay.
And
Burrito, Mexico. Oh, so
yeah.
origins are Mexico and Texas.
I don't know if you know this, but Texas was part of Mexico until they had this revolution. It was better than the U.S. Revolution.
Alameito. Little Alamo, right?
There's nothing little about that.
There's not. But you gotta try.
There's nothing little in Texas.
Nope. Everything's
Um,
bigger.
You know, you look that up, but yeah, he was talking to me
best
about
I come
that.
up with his Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's a lie.
I love looking up origin stories to things like that and like sayings. It's super interesting to
When
find
you start
out.
looking up sayings, like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I think all of them are racist.
Like what?
all of
Give
them.
me an example.
The eeny meeny miny mo, catch a tiger by its toe. It was not tiger.
Oh, okay, I have heard that.
I'm pretty sure skin a cat is probably racist. All of them are probably racist.
Blowing smoke up your butt is medical. I recently found this.
Medical.
It's medical.
Yeah, they used to do that.
It was a tobacco enema. It was basically used to resuscitate, or it was thought to be used to resuscitate people after they like almost drowned.
Mhm.
Supposedly, some boat.
The caffeine
Captain.
or the
Right.
nicotine wakes them up.
That was the theory
That's
behind
the
it.
fastest way to get it into their bloodstream.
They
That's
still-
exactly the theory behind
there
it.
was- there was-
much like a coffee enema. Oh my gosh. I'd take the EpiPen.
Caffeine, please.
No, I need a pump.
No, but a lot of them I looked it up and I was like, ooh, that did not age well.
No, that's interesting.
And if you had context on it, you'd be like, I don't know that I should be saying that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot that I say that I probably shouldn't, but I'm brown skinned, so I get away with it.
Got the best 10 out of
I can't play that card all my life. That's not appropriate.
Look at you flexing your diversity.
Dave, what do you like to do for fun?
When I
Laser
got
engraving.
time,
You
yeah.
got laser engraving. Yeah.
Coaching and playing soccer with
Okay.
my sons is super fun, especially now that they're getting to an age where they can actually like understand the concepts we're trying to teach them instead of just playing
Okay.
bunch ball.
Yeah. Are you up here? Are you teaching and playing games up here at the sports complex here in Brigham?
Yep, that's where we have our.
Yeah, because we have kids in soccer that go and play there.
Oh, fun.
Like we play there a lot.
Yeah.
I've probably seen you once or twice then.
I sit there in a little rocking like camping chair and go, good job, guys.
I yell a
Good job.
lot when my team is playing, so you've probably heard.
We make fun of people that yell a lot.
Have you looked into Be United, the comp league?
We did. We talked to some other parents about it, but the time requirement and then like the travel requirement, logistically, we just don't think that that's going to be possible for us. We also like to be. I don't know if they take volunteer coaches or if they.
I think they're paid.
Like cycle in or whatever, but eventually,
I think they pay their coaches.
do they?
I think so. I don't know. I'd have to ask. We have a neighbor that coaches on the Be United team, so I'd have to ask him if they get paid.
Is Carrie coaching?
Yeah, Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie. He's a fun coach.
Yeah.
I like to pretend I'm a coach, but
My wife gets mad at me because if I know any of the kids on the other team, I'll just say their name and I'll be like, "Your mother doesn't love you. Nobody likes you."
what age group are you attending? Like, what's
Doesn't
the
matter, man.
6-year-olds.
I was like, "You have a big head."
The ones that play on half the field. That's the one he's
That's the one
yelling.
that he's at. Okay.
No, usually they're older. I don't
Or
think
it's
it's
a big
6-year-olds.
church.
These are like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds.
Oh, okay.
This
So they
is
can
a way to
handle that.
bond with them.
Yes,
And she's
hazing.
like,
I actually just took a training on that.
Yeah, apparently you're
Um,
not supposed to do this. My wife says I'm not supposed to do it either, but so I just say it quietly so they can't hear it.
Okay, good.
And she says that's okay.
As long as it's under your breath.
Right.
Yeah. Have you thought about kicking the ball when
Does
it comes your way?
Does she laugh when you say them?
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
bad
Under her breath.
etiquette, or it's like you'll kick you out of the game in AYSO if you're
Yeah.
heckling.
No, last game that we were at, there's these people, they're having like a straight up fight. She was like, I'm going to call the cops.
Oh my gosh.
They're going through a divorce or
Jeez.
something. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can see why people pull out their phone and start recording things in public. I've never had this opportunity. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And I like look back at them and I was like, for real?
Right.
And then the guy
Volunteer rec
comes up
soccer.
and he like leans over to me a couple minutes later. He's like, don't worry, we're just going through a divorce. And like, she's a little like, she's
On
angry.
edge.
And I was like, no, I understand. I'm like, I have an extra chair if you want to like sit down.
Come hang out with me instead of arguing with your.
I was trying to save her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you like take a load off? And
You're being wingman.
I was being
Yeah.
wingman. 'Cause she
Separated.
was going to call the cops. I felt like that would ruin the vibe of the game. I already got a referee.
We don't need the
I
cops
don't need the
here.
cops to shoot any of these kids. I was just joking. As soon as the cops show up,
All the fun is over. At that
all the
point.
fun. No,
Oh.
we like cops. We're just joking.
I was gonna say,
Last Dave
we
was
had a cop
Last
on
Dave
our
was a
last
cop.
episode.
I listened to a little bit of his. He
Did
had
you?
some interesting stories.
Oh yeah, he had a wild childhood.
No kidding. It was a pretty funny childhood though with his
Yeah.
dad. It sounds like it's super. Was it his dad or his stepdad?
His
Stepdad,
Stepdad.
but his dad
But his
for
dad.
him.
Right.
Yeah, he called him his dad.
Stepdad. Yeah.
No, we love cops.
Yeah.
I was just joking about the shooting. School children.
Dave, don't take it the wrong way. We love you.
We know that you would never do it like Anakin did.
Yeah, that got dark.
Oh, man. So yeah, I mean, but you guys kind of know, like your free time with kids, you become whatever your kids' interest is.
Yep.
So like soccer, my second likes to fly drones, so we've got
Oh.
a drone for him, and it's fun to go out and fly drones with him. I'm pretty sure that our third is gonna like dirt bikes, so I'll eventually have to get into that, which will be fun. Like I think it sounds
Yeah.
fun. I just have never done it, so it's gonna be a learning experience, which will be good. But yeah, not a ton of free time. We're usually a pretty go family. We do a lot of stuff with my brother-in-law that's helping us build our house. His
Okay.
wife and my wife are sisters, very close, plan like everything together, and which is fun because their 3 kids line up with our. So their oldest lines up with our second, and then they all line up age-wise.
So
Oh.
your brother-in-law, they're living with your in-laws. Are they going to buy like the other house next door or something and have like a compound?
We've discussed that option, yes.
There's nothing wrong with the compound as long as you have a charismatic leader.
And Jello, right? Like that's
Jello
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah, no, we joked about the family compound. I was kind of actually the rain on that parade though, because I was like, I need my own space to like have my own things and to like, I'm a very like, I like to do things by myself a lot, very independent in that regard,
Yeah.
especially if it's a
Updating
project
my
that I
autism
want.
checklist.
Dang it!
The humans are not fun to hang out with. Humans are weird.
This one is definitely. But
That's definitely
yeah,
on the list there.
check that.
Don't
Yeah.
like Dave's.
Only if you're trying to do the project with me, then I'll, you gotta.
I get. Part of the reason we moved to Brigham City is to be a little farther away from parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of that independency,
Yeah.
but close enough that you can still go and be an active
Yeah.
part of their
They're
life.
still my parents are still in Roy.
Oh, nice.
Her parents are in Clinton. Well, her dad's in Provo, but still.
Okay.
It's Everybody Loves Raymond. Have you seen that episode where they're like, okay, here's this map and here's this circle. Anything in this circle is too close. They'll come all the time. Anything outside of this square is too far. If they come, they'll stay forever. But these little slivers here, perfect.
Yep.
Prime real
If they
estate.
come, they'll leave.
The Goldilocks
They'll go.
zone.
And then they live like right next door.
Across the street from each other. Is it next door or across the street? Yeah, I love Everybody Loves Raymond.
Never
Okay,
actually
so
seen it.
I've thought about like the compound thing with like siblings and
Mhm.
stuff. And the one thing I thought would be like a real big win, and I think you should have your own spaces,
Mhm.
is in the middle. You need to have like a hangout place, and then everybody just takes turns cooking.
Yeah.
Because how much harder is it to cook for 10 or 30?
Gated communities have clubhouses.
Are they
Same
called
thing.
communities?
Yeah, it's like a community
Not
center.
compounds. Okay.
They're
Different.
it's not technically a
Compounds,
gated.
you're all related. Community.
to keep everyone in. Anyway, yeah. But it was like,
No,
that wouldn't be a bad thing.
They've built walls to keep people out.
The biggest walls.
the best, biggest walls.
Did I ever tell you about the wall, the cubicle wall at my old work?
I don't think so. Cubicle wall.
Quick side. This was when Trump was running the
whole
first.
podcast.
the whole
side
thing.
stories, Dave.
This was
why
when
we
Trump
do it.
was running the first time, and it's a warehouse, and like I walk by, and it's like a 3/4 cubicle wall, so you can like see kind of like Wilson,
Okay.
from,
Right.
from Home Improvement.
and
Peeking up over.
and they're over there eating lunch, and they're listening to like Mana or something, and like eating like Mexican food,
Oh,
like
no,
they're all
this is-
Mexican, right?
Oh, this is such a
and
terrible
and
reference.
I
Oh my
stand there and
gosh.
I like look over the wall and I was like, if Trump wins, this is how it's gonna be, guys. You're gonna be on that side of the wall having a good time, good music, and I'm gonna be all alone.
Trying
watching
to get
you.
you to smuggle your food to me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, can you hand some food over the wall?
I would like a burrito.
One burrito, please.
Por favor.
And
I mean, that small ass.
they're just like laughing. They're like, yeah, we do have the good food and the good music. Like, this is the best side of the wall to be on.
Mm.
But every day I'm like walking by and they eat lunch and I'm like,
This is 2016.
this is during the like election. He hadn't won yet.
So that was like his whole platform at that point was
Yeah,
like the
I was
wall.
like,
That's
dude, I
what
want to
people were
build the wall,
chanting.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what's gonna happen, guys.
So is
We're
this
gonna
just
be
like
separated.
a storage warehouse and the cubicles were just in the
Well,
middle?
it
Or like
was in
what?
the front office area, and there's just
Oh,
a wall
okay.
of cubicles, and so you just like walk by it, and they're sitting there eating lunch. This is how it's gonna be, guys.
It sucks,
All the
man.
good food and music on this side, and
I can
me
smell
all
it.
alone.
I can
I can
smell it.
smell it.
I just want that salsa and guacamole.
Mr. Trump, tear down this wall.
I need good food.
Bring back the burritos.
Luckily, we know how to make them.
Yes.
They're-
Yeah, the technology.
You don't have the love.
There is something about that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
More than enough lard. I'm like, I don't know how these tortillas taste so good. I'm pretty sure there's fat involved.
It's hydrogenated oils.
The good stuff.
Fat.
Hydrogenate. Yep. But you hydrogenate the liquid oils. There's
You're
my
gonna
chemistry
start
coming up.
using
Oh my gosh.
chemistry stuff on me again, aren't you?
Yes.
Break out the chemistry.
So, you do your kids' hobbies.
Hmm.
What do you and your wife do for fun? Like, what's something like when you guys can get a break? And I know kids back to back. You
So,
might,
like your ideal date night.
yeah.
Ideal date night would probably be to go get a crumble cookie because my wife loves cookies, and then either go bowling because I think it's fun watching her bowl because she has this cute little skip that she'll do right before she lets go of the ball, and it's subconscious, so she doesn't mean to.
Does she know
Have
she's
you called her
doing
out
it?
on it before?
Absolutely, she knows because every time she gets back, I'll giggle at her and be like, "That was cute, honey."
Like the
I
little
think
skip you
bowling's a
did.
great date.
It is like it's a great. You get enough like activity doing the actual bowling, but then you get enough downtime that you can socialize and you can talk and catch up.
Plus, there's a lot of like high fives. There's a lot of
Right.
physical contact. There's
Celebrating.
like, let me show you how to bowl, like the tennis. Just joking. I don't know.
This way.
Let me get right behind you. Sorry, I don't mean to get this close.
The physics are kind of mind-boggling to get behind somebody to. How do you do that? I haven't tried it. I've never tried it.
As somebody who took a bowling course in high school, it can be done.
In high school. Oh,
It was home studied. It was homeschooled.
of course.
Bowling.
Of course.
So who are you bowling with?
Myself,
Who are you?
who was teaching me.
How are you then?
Just go rent a lane and throw a ball.
I got a book and I read it and then I bowled and I submitted my receipts. It was through BYU Independent Studies.
Okay.
And I did all the bowling like in Guam
Wait,
yeah.
when were you in Guam?
Mom.
because it was like rest and relaxation, like little R&R.
For your dad?
Yeah, my dad
From
had
being
like
a spy?
R&E for being a spy.
From being a Russian spy?
Russian spy. He has rights too. He's an American spy on the Russians. And he wasn't doing that at the time that I know of. But anyway, yeah, we'd we'd stop any place that had like a bowling alley. I'd go and bowl so I could get my games in.
That's
Guam is. Yeah, Guam's.
How are the alleys there?
Like normal.
So
What-
Guam
Guam's
is like.
it's like Hawaii.
Guam is like Hawaii.
but
for the
without
Japanese.
a bunch of tourists.
Okay, I was thinking somewhere completely different then. Am I thinking, is there
There's only one Guam.
Guam,
What,
Middle
Guam?
East.
no Central America is what I was.
Guatemala.
Is that what I'm?
America.
No, yeah, I was not thinking.
Guam actually had the longest. There was a guy on there, a Japanese soldier, and for
yeah.
for like 40 years or
So
something.
World War II, when World War II ended, he was in the jungles of Guam.
He did
He-
not know it
He
ended.
He didn't know the war was over.
And
He
they
just thought they were occupying.
yeah, and then even after they found him and told like his captains to get in contact with him, he like refused to believe.
He eventually did.
Right, but like
But-
initially,
It was-
But he,
which is some conviction.
to maintain his honor, made his uniforms out of just the natural stuff in the jungle.
What?
Still wore the uniform.
That's pretty creepy.
he was like, man, they've occupied this island for a long
For-
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are those Twinkies? Like, war's doing good for them.
Yeah, Guam. So I went to Guam
Oh, nice.
for a military thing.
Have you been to Guam?
I've never been to Guam. No.
If you get the chance, you should go to Guam.
It's far away.
It is far.
But it's like, yeah,
That'd
it's
be
like,
fun.
Hawaii type temperament, but not like touristy.
It's
Okay.
way more humid than Hawaii.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's way more humid than Hawaii. Smaller island in the middle of the Pacific.
Kind of fun, especially if it's less touristy. Because I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. My wife wants to go to Hawaii. So if it's
I think you should still do Hawaii.
Right.
But if you're like, man, let's go visit another island,
Yeah.
Guam,
I served my mission in Hawaii, so
have fun.
if you want to chat.
Got all the cool places.
I want a trip to Hawaii.
So much exposure to Hawaii.
You want a trip to Hawaii too.
Yes. The best.
The missionary raffle.
Yeah.
This one's weak.
I won the missionary lottery. Weak.
Yeah, I just send them to a
Did you know
tropical
that it's
paradise.
against the rules to touch the beach sand there unless you're doing a baptism?
So did
And
you
how
do a
many
lot of
times did you break
beach
the rules?
baptism?
Well, because there's a lot of women.
Yeah,
Temptations.
that wasn't really that big of a concern. Waikiki was off limits,
Yeah.
so you couldn't really go down to the beach there. But yeah, I mean, I served in the surf town on Oahu. That was cool.
Be difficult to verify whether or not you've
Oh, once you get that
Broken.
sand in your shoes, they'll find it. They'll see it. That's like glitter.
It gets all through
You have
the
to like go
mission-
through a clean
mission
room
bay.
as you go back into your apartment for
Yeah.
the day and scanning for the beach sand as you go.
Mission President's like, I can see that.
They know.
That white
Discernment.
sand.
Discernment. They would know.
It's like in your shoelace, little crack. It's like,
One grain of
anything
sand.
you want to tell me, Elder?
District meetings, you'd have to like do the soccer toe check and like do the shoe check. Bring the sand on your shoe.
Pull out your shoe. Dump it. And I've been going to the beach every day. Now I'm getting my knee surgery and I'm not coming back. Just dumping piles.
I didn't bring any sand back from Hawaii. Did not.
Isn't that illegal?
But we did. No. That's the lava rocks from the Volcano National Park.
I think the sand is frowned upon because they are worried about like beach.
I think they ship sand in because they lose so much of it.
The beach sand?
Oh yeah, I think they're importing sand.
From where?
Places that have more sand.
They've
They're
got nice sand.
decreasing in the quantity of the sand that they have. Because
Look it
the
up, dude.
island is slowly shrinking because
Look it
of
up.
In an
All
effort
these
to keep
people,
this island big.
little bit on each
I'm
shoe.
not-
They're carrying it away.
I'm not gonna fact check that. I don't
fact check
believe it.
that. I
don't
bet you they
believe it.
import sand
Nah.
on Hawaii.
I don't believe it.
I saw a sand delivery plane once.
just dropping it.
It's in my eyes.
That's like the airplanes that are dropping the fire
Crop dust
retardant.
too with sand.
You're just doing flybys to pick it up. To just a big old dump barrel.
You're over there having your little drink, and you're like, I can see why this place was
Just
discounted.
Smuggle it in from Bora Bora or something. Where do you get nice sand like that? I don't know.
The other Hawaiian islands. Look it up. They're importing
No
sand.
way.
They import
No
sand. I bet you
way.
they do.
I know that they have the capabilities because like Dubai has the man-made island that's in the shape of the palm
The
tree.
palm tree.
That's all
Yeah, they're
imported
moving sand.
Hmm?
Sand moving's a big business. You're pretending to Google it now. He's placating me. He's currently looking
Yeah,
up
so I
the
import
weather.
sand for specific uses, notably Waikiki beach replenishment and golf course construction. The most local sand is used for beaches and other purposes. Since the 1920s, stopped in the 1970s. For golf
No
courses
longer than I thought,
construction,
though.
Hawaii imports industrial silicon dioxide sands from places like Vietnam and California.
Dave's right.
He's always right.
Gosh, David.
Congratulations.
By Dave, you've got it.
So your ideal date night is bowling,
Crumble cookie.
crumble cookie.
Crumble cookie.
Yep.
Sugar. So much sugar.
So much sugar. An unpopular opinion. I don't know if you guys are on the crumble bandwagon. I feel like they might be a tad undercooked. My wife loves them gooey. I like cookies a little more. So let's jump into that cookie debate. Great cookie
Let's
debate.
jump into
The
the
great
great
cookie
The
debate.
great cookie debate.
Well, I think we need to bring the Cookie Monster in and let him.
I would side with your wife on this.
On the
one.
gooey.
I like the goo, like especially the chocolate chip, chewy chocolate chip.
Have you ever done edible cookie dough?
Yes,
Like they have places that you go and you just like
it's super easy. You
it's
just don't
like
put
a-
eggs in it. Use flaxseed
yeah.
instead of egg.
They it's like a
Well, you do want to bake the. It is recommended you bake flour before.
Baskin and Robbins type
What do you
style of cookie dough. And you just go and like get scoops of cookie dough.
Scoops. Yeah, no, I
Sure, but
And
it's
me and Laura
cheaper.
did this and it was dude, we totally misgauged like how much cookie dough you should eat. It was way too much.
I don't think.
And I
that's
have
possible.
a-
There's not a too much. There's no such thing as too much.
As a
cookie dough.
younger child in a large family, I have a problem where I will not throw away the food.
right.
And so I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm committed to eating this. I'm like, I'm feeling good. I thought that was a bad idea. But I'm not going to admit it
I
to
have.
Laura.
I have started the leftover diet.
Yeah.
Meaning, I don't eat food or order food.
Whatever's in the fridge, just the menu.
Whatever the kids leave on their plate. That's
Yeah.
my dinner.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah.
seriously, kids are.
Like I can get enough calories
What they leave
from just what they leave on their plates.
Men are goats.
Yep.
Greatest of all time.
Absolutely.
And goats.
Sure, I want to cook up a ribeye once in a while, but if my kids don't finish their dinner, I can't justify that. I'll just vacuum it up.
Dad tax all day long.
That's right.
You ain't gonna eat all this.
I can get 2,500 calories a day just by dad taxing the kids.
Some heavy taxation.
It's 10% per kid.
No, it's they pull out all the snacks and leave it, and I'm like, yep.
It's gonna
This
go
is
to
mine
waste.
now.
I mean, like, it's a
Right.
half-eaten sandwich.
Right. You start looking at food items and like the monetary value that's assigned to them. Like, do you guys ever watch Everybody Hates Chris?
No.
No, but I totally can relate to this.
Everybody Hates Chris, or like where this covered?
Yes.
Chris
I
is
mean,
the anti-Dave.
This is
Sorry, whoever names Chris listening in on this, you're the anti-Dave.
you are the anti-Dave.
The only thing you can do now is change your name to Dave. Join us.
But his dad in Everybody Hates Chris, he'd be like, "You spilled this milk. This is 5 cents of milk. Somebody could come drink this milk." It's Terry Crews in it, and he is,
okay.
it is like one of my favorite. I didn't watch it consistently, but the episodes I watched, anytime that Terry Crews' character was in there, like getting
He's the
after
dad?
the dad tax.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, so he looked at everything as like, somebody better turn these lights off. This is like 1 cent per minute. We better be saving that money. And the spilled milk, and it was fantastic. Like, so
And
as a
over there,
dad,
like sucking it
Yeah.
up off the
right?
table.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't feel so bad like with the chickens because I'm like, hey, I can throw it over to them and they'll eat it.
Yeah.
And
You
then
got
I
chickens?
get the eggs back.
We've got
We both
chickens.
you both have chickens.
Yeah.
Hey, I got chickens.
You got
too.
chickens?
I got
Hooray,
chickens too.
chickens.
Yeah,
How many
How do your-
chickens you got?
we have 8.
8 chickens? How
How
many
do your-
chickens you got?
We have 5.
Nice.
I have some number. I think it might be 6.
He's not going to disclose.
A
because
redacted
his
amount of
neighbor
chickens.
used to be the one to issue the licenses for.
She was the permit person.
Yeah,
And we were
permits, not
building
licenses.
the chicken coop in our carport, and she walked by and she
You
was
need
What's
a
she
like,
permit
doing?
for that?
she was like, "Hey, what you guys doing?" She's just on a walk, and I'm like, "Oh, chicken coop," and she's like, "Oh, you're getting chickens." She's like, "I haven't seen the permit for it." And I was like, "Listen,
How many eggs?
Sarah
is it
Jane,
gonna
how many
take
eggs a week
to
is
make
this
this go away?
go away?" And she's
That's tag
like, "No, it's like
numbers.
$10. Not a big deal." And then like there were chickens in the coop. And, like we were building, like doing
Building
the
it
side
around
eaves.
the chicken.
We had like a tarp over it because they were too big. They had to take them out. Anyway, they're like, "Wah, wah," and she's like, "What the? You have chickens in the coop in the front yard? You can't have chickens in your front yard, and you don't have a permit." And then she's like, "Can I see them?"
Did the 180 on the
She's so
She like
funny.
opens it up. And
She didn't.
like,
She didn't even actually care.
oh, she doesn't care.
That's
She's just
fantastic.
she's fantastically funny.
She's a
good.
good neighbor.
That's fun.
Yeah, they're good neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you've lived in Brigham for a while now.
Mhm.
How do you like Brigham?
I like it. The caveat to that is that it is a very small town feel. So anytime that my wife and I do want to go and do something a little bit more out of the norm, I guess, you're going down to Ogden, you're going up to Logan. Brigham's activities feel like they're pretty limited.
Yeah, you got bowling. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah. And even then, like, it's sometimes you got bowling.
Yeah,
It's ghetto.
Yep. It's very good.
It could be better.
I think we should just get rid of the bowling and put in a skating rink. Let's bring back roller skating.
Like roller rink, like
Like-
70s.
Yeah, or
I
like,
think that'd be
you
kind of
know,
fun.
do you ever go to classic skating?
Yeah.
yeah.
Lara
Classics.
wanted us to come up with a business model to convert the Shopko
Yeah, too bad.
into a like
Go kart racing.
Oh,
no, into
That's
like a
what I want.
rush.
Fun center?
Into
Yeah,
a rush.
That would
type
be
Fun
fun.
center.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think it's like something I'd really want to like get into. I don't really have any like expertise in this area, and I don't know if the market's big enough for Brigham and the surrounding areas to like
Right.
pull people
Yeah.
in versus them just going.
Isn't there
to
a rush in
Ogden.
North Ogden now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just-
I think I've lived in Brigham for 20 years now.
we need
Um,
an indoor pickleball court. I think that would go
There
well.
is an indoor pickleball court
In
There
Brigham City?
in Brigham. There's like this guy's got a nice setup. You need to become friends with this dude. But
So
he
wait,
has
it's
like
a private pickleball court then.
it's
yeah?
private pickleball
Okay.
court, but he has like a kitchen and like a movie.
Oh, no, I know who
room.
this is.
Yeah,
The Readers. Yeah. I know the
Yeah.
readers.
Yeah, so there's an indoor one.
Yeah, I'll just hit up Kim.
Not Dave. Yeah, it's on like 900 or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it just at
It's
this dude's
indoor.
house or like?
No,
does he
they
have-
built this for it. So they've got like a private screening room for movies, and they've got a
That's
Cool.
pickleball
legit.
court. Yeah,
Yeah,
and a kitchen.
that sounds legit. That's
That's
way
super
cool.
nice. But I would say like Brigham, I don't mind the drive, like the half hour or whatever,
Right,
because the
it's not
truth of the
terrible.
matter is, if I lived in like West Jordan or something, you could spend 40 minutes just trying to get to the freeway half
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
That's fair.
And so I'm like, it's pretty easy drive, like not usually super busy, half hour freeway. We take like the old highway a lot, which is nice, just a little bit more relaxing.
And for that aspect, I do love Brigham, especially with small kids, because we live right on 5th West right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so that's the busiest road.
Yeah.
And it's a far cry from what Logan's busiest
Yeah.
road is.
Do you
so
think that's busier than Second South?
5th West.
I honestly don't drive around enough. It feels like I live and work at home, so I stay pretty cooped up. But
Yeah.
like, so I miss the high school rush hour when all the kids are coming out and when everybody's
I'd
coming back
imagine
from
Fifth
work.
would probably, yeah, because I lived on Second
Yeah.
South on the east side.
Okay.
So that goes up into the canyon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then there's all the semi trucks coming down from the gravel pit.
Right.
And I actually had a gravel pit truck lose its whole wheel and hit my house.
Are you serious?
Like the wheel hit your house,
wait,
or
you
like the
live right
truck?
on Second South.
Second South and Third East. Yeah, I was sitting there. I like came home
Okay.
from playing basketball and sitting there, and like everybody's asleep, and
It's terrifying.
I hear this huge, like the whole house shook.
Yeah.
And I was like, did she fall out of bed? She's not that big. This is my ex-wife. So yes, she did fall out of bed. No, I'm just joking. It was not a very solid house. So if somebody did fall out of bed, it would feel like the whole house was falling apart.
Well, if it's a classic Brigham house, it's been around for many a year.
You know how there's old houses in Brigham? They're like nice old
Uh-huh.
houses. Yeah, there's also poor people old houses, and that's what this was. So anyway, I go and I like look outside, and there's this semi truck, and it's like it's whatever was left. The rotor's like scraped into the concrete, into the asphalt, and I look over, and there's a wheel off my house. Not the tire, the whole thing.
Like the whole.
And I go in and I check on my boy, and he'd been sleeping on the ground, like on a mattress, and it blew a huge chunk of sheetrock and just right through and like smashed into there. So the wall. He didn't wake up. So like the cops,
He's sleeper.
cops in the fire department show up, and they're like looking around, and he's in the room. He wakes up to the cops and the fire.
Of course.
People there. He's like, "Ooh, this is super cool." I don't know, he's like 3 or whatever. And the guy like cracked a rib or something, but basically what they figured out is he was probably going like 40, and the wheel just flew off, and it went to my house, and it like hit the curb and like went airborne and just hit into it. It's like an old house. It has like the rough 2x6s, and then it had the original sheathing, and then it had like some
like-
particle board that somebody had added on, and then like the vinyl siding, which doesn't really add any structure.
Sure.
No.
But it hit and like cracked something, so we got it like fixed and patched. We couldn't find exact matching, so if you drive by it you look at it and you're like, the sun's right, you're like, that is not the original siding. Like there's a patch there, and it's like, I don't know what else to do. But they were like, if this was a new construction house, they were like, this tire would be in your house. It could have killed your kid.
Just
But
don't make them like they used to.
yeah, I mean, then that was like solid. Yeah, it was a fun day.
Sounds exciting.
Leaves an imprint for sure.
Brigham's not boring.
Well, I guess
Sounds
you
like
gotta
it
be
could
the right
be an
side.
exhausting
but-
day because you were so tired.
That you were just exhausting Dave. Tired. Yeah, it was a tiring day. But now I've never thought about
my joke
Fifth-
all nasally. Thanks, Dave.
I've never thought about the Fifth West, like how busy it is
Mm.
compared to that. Because I was just like, this is such a busy
Yeah,
road.
north south is definitely busy. Could be busier than Main Street on that certain stretches too.
Well, I think that once they get that overpass finished, because it comes right up Forest,
Oh,
that there'll
yeah.
be people that'll be
Forest
coming in and out
Street,
of.
Do you think it'll make it busier? Fifth West will get even busier with the forest.
No, certain sections, I would say, because like you have all the people that are coming up from Ogden, right?
Yeah.
That are coming back up into Brigham. And that could divert some of them if they live on that side of the town. It would be easier for them to then take that overpass exit instead of coming to that 1100 exit.
Yeah.
So I could see it distributing the busyness,
Yeah.
maybe a little more
Yeah,
evenly,
yeah.
but staying fairly busy. But
Interesting.
even
It's gonna
for
be
it being
a couple
busy,
years before they're done with that, right?
Yeah, I
think
think it's
so.
2 years. So where are
It's-
you building? Where's the new house?
over on the north end of town,
Okay.
Cotter Canyon
Yeah.
area.
Oh, Cotter Canyon. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Nice area.
It'll be fun once we're done.
So
It'll
you're gonna
be
stay in
How much longer?
Brigham City.
hopefully beginning in November.
Is this your first house that you guys are buying, or
No, so the house that we live in right now, we bought right out
Okay.
of college, which was well timed, right before COVID.
Way to go.
Oh, okay?
Yeah, no, we got extremely fortunate with time. My wife was like, "I'm not renting anymore," and I was dragging my feet. I tend to be the anchor in a relationship. I feel I'm much more
Analysis
hesitant.
paralysis.
No, exactly. Yeah,
an
I've got my
engineering-
spreadsheet open. I'm comparing houses,
Like, I don't know, Evan.
comparing
the
the numbers of renting
numbers.
versus buying. So she's like, "I'm not
Updating my
renting
autism
anymore."
checklist.
I'm gonna hit all the points by then, I think.
We got it. We got it. Dave N, watch this episode.
Yeah.
We need your input.
Yeah, so she was like, not renting anymore. Like, I'm not spending any more money on somebody else's house. I was like, oh, okay, fine. So we found this one, and it was perfect. Honestly, like it's been fantastic for our family. But yeah, so bought that. We're using the equity from that one, and then obviously a lot of sweat equity. My brother-in-law and I are doing the siding. We did the roofing. We did the flooring. The majority of the flooring, not all of it, but
I'd be
But
curious. to see
You're
how much
getting
you saved
close. You're
today.
getting close then.
yes,
So
Yeah.
before Christmas,
yes. Game plan is before mid-November we'll be moved in.
you can be moved in for like the holidays.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Yeah, it'll be good timing. And also, if we don't, then I'll be homeless because we're under contract. And
I was gonna ask, are you
Oh,
selling
okay.
the other house? Or are you gonna rent it out? Because but you said you were gonna use some of the equity.
Right.
Was it a hard thing to be like? You probably have some like great interest rate.
yeah, no, right now we refinanced after interest rates dropped post-COVID.
So,
So
like
we're at like
2021.
Mhm.
Under
I
3%
got to
or right around-
2.5.
Yeah.
yeah,
during
I'm at like a
COVID.
2.9 right now.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yeah.
so we're going to be jumping up to like, what is it?
Six.
Is it 6?
5.
I think it dropped just recently, and it's supposed to drop again this month, is what I've been told.
It's 5 something.
Mid 5s. So, you
No,
know,
fact check us on that.
it's an easy fact check.
Make-
Let us live in our lies.
This is not something I will fact check on the podcast.
Our
This is a
Dave
discussion
Lutions. Can you
for
combine Dave
outside
and
the
delusions?
podcast.
Dave illusions.
Delusions.
Just allow the Dave illusions to continue.
I know there's memes about this where it's like they're like when the wife was like, "Let's buy another house," and the guy's over here like, "My interest is 2.5. I'd rather die." Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Never.
I am like where I'm at.
Yeah.
Get off my
makes
yard,
sense.
kid. I love this neighborhood.
It's fantastic. We can live here the rest of our lives.
I can afford to live here.
Right. Yeah, no, and even moving now, it's going to be a bit of a stretch goal, but we're hoping to grow into it
Yeah.
financially. Obviously, like with 5 kids, like we were already, like that's one of the primary reasons we're moving is because we're out.
You need more space.
How big is the new house versus the old one?
Square footage wise, I think it's about 1,000 square feet bigger.
Oh yeah.
Bedrooms wise, we're still going to be crazy. We've got 4 of our boys in 1 bedroom.
Well, they're
Wow.
little. You can do
Right.
this. Like,
Double, yeah. We
double.
got
Yeah,
double
we
bunk
had
beds.
4 in a bedroom for a long time.
Yep, Army barrack style. They love it. They've gotten used to it at this point. Honestly, it's our youngest that's not in the room yet, but he comes in frequently enough. Like we'll watch movies before bed, and I think that he loves it. Like I think that he would be all down for going into the same bedroom as his brothers. So in the new house, we're just going to do a mega bunk room. Is what we're calling it. We're going to throw all 5 of them.
bunk room.
Yep.
But you have enough room that if like you needed to peel the boys off, like maybe 2 per room or something.
Yeah, if we needed to separate contentious arrangements we could manage.
What did you call it earlier? It was an alliteration.
Catalyst of
Catalyst.
chaos.
If we needed to put a kid
Catalyst
in the
of
catalyst
chaos.
of
Chaos
chaos
cavern.
cavern.
Yep.
Chaos cavern. Oh man.
So are you guys gonna have your own like master bedroom, bathroom? Like, do you have that now in your house?
No. And that's something that my wife
super
is
jelly.
big time looking forward to. We have a bathroom around the corner from our current house, like around the
It's
corner.
not
from our
your
bedroom.
bathroom.
No. And we redid the bathroom in the basement, so it's really nice. But, like, my boys refuse to acknowledge its existence. So their bedroom is downstairs. They'll walk up past it every single night to go to the bathroom next to us, and they'll just end up in our bedroom on the floor. And we'll wake up. I've stepped on kids on accident because I've woken up and like all of them are on my
Stepped
floor.
on them on purpose.
Right. Sometimes it's on accident. Sometimes it's on purpose.
Sometimes we tell them it's on accident.
Here's the thing. Me and my wife talked about this. We're this close to putting like a little badge system for the bathroom upstairs. And like our daughter lives on the main floor, and it's like she hasn't cleaned. She hasn't done her cleaning in the bathroom this
Oh,
week. And
man.
it's like beep,
Revoked
it's like red,
access.
Revoked access. Go use the downstairs dungeon. I'm sorry. Your access has been denied. Like I'm this close to seriously just doing it, like badge access.
Yeah. Do it. Just do it, Dave.
See, our bedroom and our bathroom's right around, like right down the corner too.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, man, having like a master bedroom would be like super nice, because you're just like, I don't have a towel, so what? I'll just walk naked into my bedroom. It's my bedroom.
No big deal. Yeah.
But Lara gets mad at me when I do it in the hallway.
They're family, right? They're kids.
The kids should be in bed. And if they happen to come upstairs,
They wish they were.
They wish they were.
They're already in therapy, right?
They're already
What
in
more can you do?
Like,
One more
that was
damage.
crazy. There was a bear in the house. Like some ape man. Definitely not your dad.
It's a
like-
missing link.
It's a missing link.
It's like I saw
Searching for Sasquatch all my life.
found him.
Capture him. Capture this.
The master bathroom is excellent.
Do you have that?
I do, yeah.
Like,
This is one of the nice old houses.
no, I mean, because we
Back in
thought
the
about
day.
it. Like, I told Lara, I said, if
High-end.
Lucy moves out, I was like, the whole east wing of the house, I'm like going to knock every wall down.
Just open it
And
up.
like,
Do it like the Shaws did. Have you seen their?
I know the Shaws like opened up their house, but I don't know what they did their bedroom.
They
Did
they basically took 2 bedrooms and their bathroom and made it into a big master suite.
No, I was saying we're gonna take like, we'll probably make like an office out of it. But anyway, I was like, we should just like redo this whole thing and then have a washing machine and dryer like stack unit in our
in the master suite.
I was just prepping for old age, so we can live on the one level.
And rent out the basement.
I don't know. It was just like Lara's like, hey, it's a lot nicer to have the clothes right there, like to be able to do your own laundry. This is a first world problem. I realize this.
It's absolute.
I mean, next I'll have a fridge in there. Like, do we ever leave?
Never need to leave at all.
My in-laws, they have the nice
Got
setup.
a hot plate on the nightstand.
Okay, do you have a TV in your bedroom?
We do. Uh-huh.
Okay, do you have a TV in your bedroom?
Nope.
Okay. So like one of the things like when I was young, like one of the prophets was like, don't have a TV in your bedroom, right? And it's like, well, I don't have a TV in my bedroom, but I have my phone.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Same thing.
Same thing, right? But so they have a TV in their bedroom, but you don't watch it from the bed. It's like the bed is here, and then the TV is, you can't see it from the bed. And they have like just a little love seat.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And I love it.
That'd be nice.
It's so nice because they just go in there, they close the door, and like the kids are running around playing, doing their thing, and they just have like a little date night, and like they go in and they sit on the couch and they cuddle and they watch a show together. But it's separated from like the actual bed.
Right.
And it's separate from like the family room. So it's like, this is our private
Distinct
Date
little designated area.
Yeah, me and Laura do this all the time where it's like, hey, you guys are alive. Go run around in the sandbox and play. Like, I'm going to go on a date with mom and we're just going to go in the bedroom and like watch a show and
see a movie.
Yeah, and they're like knock on the door like 50 times. I was like, I love you.
Go away.
Like, I had a date with mom.
Trying to get my Mac on.
Like, you guys are really killing the mood. You're horrible wing children.
I'm rounding first right now. Stop kid blocking me.
Rounding first in marriage with children can lead to pregnancy. The bases are different.
Unless you've had a procedure done.
Depends on how powerful.
They can be coming up.
We're 3 years. 3 years now, and nothing's happened yet.
Yet is the key word there.
You said you're going to do it?
Yes.
Okay. I did it on my first marriage anniversary. I went and got my first marriage.
After Mason.
Okay,
but on the anniversary.
On the anniversary of
your
my
wedding?
first marriage.
Not your divorce?
It was just the day was open.
I think I may have done it on my, I don't remember, but I may have done it on
February 12th. I was like, oh, okay.
Just look at the calendar. Oh, got nothing going on. I guess
No.
I'll go
The
get
day
it.
was open. I just called up the doctor's office. I'm like, hey, I need to get this done. Like, we're done having kids.
okay.
It's time to do this. And they go, we have an opening February 12th. And I was like, it's my anniversary from my first marriage.
perfect timing.
Feels like a good way to have closure with this.
I think I may have, it may have been close to my first wife's birthday. I don't know.
You had reasons to celebrate, which is,
Yep.
a weird way to celebrate, but,
It's a
to
weird
each
way
their
to
own.
celebrate.
Okay, dude, this is funny.
No, here's the weird
Oh,
thing.
go ahead.
Like my wife and my ex-wife's birthdays are like 4 days apart. So I got to be careful sometimes.
That's-
If I throw out the wrong birthday,
That is a dangerous thing.
it's a
I've got it
risky
down.
maneuver.
I've got it down. It took me 16 years, but I got it.
It's 16 fights, but I got it. Real blowout fights.
Yeah, for 16 years.
So my sister Becky, her birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Becky.
Happy birthday,
Yesterday.
Becky. Yes,
Well,
yesterday.
Yesterday, as of the time of recording, it'll probably be like a week.
October 7th. Okay.
Happy recent celebration.
Which is my
of your
ex-wife's birthday.
Recent
It's my ex-wife's birthday also.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Happy birthday, Becky. Nobody else.
not ex-wife. I hope your birthday was okay too, but anyway.
No ill feel.
So nice, Dave.
So I found a link today, like a video, and it was a lady playing an accordion, and she's like playing and singing, and she goes, just something to think about, but like if your birthday was this week, your parents probably boinked on New Year's Eve. And then she stops and she's like, yep, checks out. And so I send it to my sister, and I'm like, happy birthday. And she goes, joke's on you, I was born 3 weeks early. And I was like, well, Dad's birthday's January 22nd. And she's like, oh. If none of us have done
Wait,
this.
wouldn't it have had to have been 3 weeks before New Year's if that was the case?
No,
She
she
was
was
early.
born 3 weeks early.
Her due date would have been post
3 more weeks.
October
Would've been
7th.
three
how
weeks.
math
She'd have
works.
been-
It's chemistry, guys.
yeah. Mixing their chemicals. You know what happens when you mix the wrong chemicals?
He needs a caffeine shot to do math. It's 1 + 1 is 2. But I'm like, I'm afraid to do the math on my birthday and find out it's like my mom's birthday
Right.
or like Valentine's Day or something weird. But now you're thinking.
Now I'm thinking about it.
My siblings
April.
and I have done the math because like
Months.
80% of us are born in August. So we're like, well, we know exactly what I think it's
Would have been like
Your
Christmas,
December,
mom's
yeah.
is it Christmas?
I
Thanksgiving.
think Christmas, Thanksgiving
Christmas.
time, yeah. But yeah, most of us are born in August, so we've always joked about that.
My first
No, I
2
can't
kids
think
are
of
first week of July, which means the first week of October, which is my ex-wife's birthday. Nothing happened on my birthday. It was my birthday. Like,
Apparently,
Something-
Dave
something
celebrated
happened.
too.
Don't need to be a bit defensive about it. It was a great time.
Dave got to celebrate too.
like 9 months later, these kids showed up. Like, this is how the time works. I was born in February, but I was a couple weeks late. So January, that would put me in. What am I, like a St. Patrick's Day baby or something?
Something like that.
March, April.
I was April.
Am I an April
so-
Fool's baby?
The realizations we have as adults when we're thinking about that during our childhood. So funny, my sister, her favorite thing to give me a hard time about with my birth is I'm a C-section baby. So she always likes to
that's
tell
not
me.
your fault.
But your parents had 6 kids,
Yep.
and you're the oldest of them.
Yep.
And first was C-section.
First was
So
C-section.
your mom had 6
Yep.
C-sections.
No. You don't have to have a C-section
No,
afterward.
right.
You don't?
Dr. Nesbitt here in Utah, you know Dr. Nesbitt?
My parents know Dr.
I know
Nesbitt.
Dr.
Oh.
Nesbitt.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, if you're like living in Utah, it'd be a hard
Yeah,
thing to
Dr.
not know
Nesbitt.
Dr. Nesbitt.
Was he at the Circle of Life?
I think so. I think his kid
I think it was like our
practices too,
first-
right?
I don't know. I think.
Do you know how I know Dr. Nesbitt?
How do you know?
He built the restaurant, the Ruby River restaurant.
Oh, no way. One on Riverdale?
One in Riverdale.
Oh, really?
And Dr. Nesbitt, if you're listening, I'm sorry. This is the rumor I heard.
Yes.
Fact
Spread
check.
the rumors.
Fact check true.
Fact check this.
We know fact checking this, but it was called Ebenezer's, and him and his wife built it. And if you go into the Ruby River, there's a back like little room off to the side. It's not somewhere like a lot of people would want to sit. It's not like the best seating, but you can actually enter in there from the ramps going in. Anyway, apparently he found his wife at the time having an affair with like the general contractor.
General contractor.
Bad general contractor.
Yeah, no kidding. She's supposed to be
And so
building
they
things up,
end up
breaking down
going through a
relationships.
divorce, and like that room got like closed off.
Yikes.
And he ran the restaurant, but then after a while, it was like the restaurant business is super hard.
It is.
And so he leased it out. But he came into the restaurant one time and talked to him. He's a super nice guy. And
So was
yeah.
he doing the restaurant like while he was practicing medicine as well, or like
I don't know if he was
Was it
still
just like a side
practicing
project type
medicine
thing?
and stuff. But yeah, he was way nice. And as somebody who's been cheated on, not with a general contractor,
General
I
contractor.
was like,
Is that bad?
hope his name wasn't Dave. It's like, man, I really like, my heart goes out to you. That's not something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm gonna burn this place down. But when I waited tables in that section, because people really didn't like sitting there. But if it's busy Friday night,
Right.
They'd be brought back there, and sometimes they'd be like, I'll wait for another spot, because it's just tables in a room. But I'd open the doors and I'd stand by the door, and once I had a table open, people were walking by to go like to the front, be like, hey, want a table?
Did you know?
I said, that's a 40-minute wait. I said, but I can get you in right now.
Want to buy a table?
Yeah.
Like, buy us. We're not
like-
real.
Do you want to buy a watch? They're real Rolexes.
I got your main entrees and your
Yeah.
appetizers.
And I was like, yeah. I'm like, it's like a 40-minute wait there. But I said, I got you covered. I'm like, only if you're a good tipper, though. You're not a crappy tipper, are you? You're a crappy tipper, go get in line. You're a good tipper, you can be in my section. And they're like, oh, we're great tippers. I'm like, you're in.
Perfect.
And so then at the end of the night, like we're halfway, like 3/4 of the way through the night, and they're tracking, like they track how long your table's been sitting there for. The hostesses are like looking at this and they're like, that's crazy. They're like, Dave, your table. I said, oh, they're campers. They're just like sitting there forever. I'm totally not sitting my own tables and siphoning people off as they're walking into the restaurant.
That would be absurd.
That'd be crazy.
Bad practice.
And totally wrong. I think the general manager might have known that I was doing it, and
General
he didn't
manager?
care. Yes, not the general contractor.
The general manager.
General manager. Yeah, but They didn't seat me. They didn't have me back there very often. Usually, I was like up front, like because I'd close the restaurant. But every once
Because
in a
they
while, I'm
learned
back
what
there.
you were doing, they moved you, so
Yeah.
you didn't have that opportunity.
It's very effective.
You
You
gotta
just walk
share
by,
this.
and like I'm just by the door. Hey,
Come in here.
I'm like,
Follow me.
40-minute wait.
Trust me.
I got something back here you'll really want to see.
Totally legit. They walk in, everybody's hands are tied and they're duct taped mouth. Give me your wallet.
I wasn't joking
And
when
how
I
did
asked
you
if
want
you were
your
a great tipper.
Just joking. I don't care. I'm robbing you.
This is a stick up, not a steak up.
You thought you were coming to a podcast?
Oh. I just need to call my wife real
Reality
quick.
check.
It is late.
It is late. It's 11:36. It
Yeah,
is.
time flies,
Holy
man.
crap.
Yeah, goes by fast when you
Just
have a
shooting
good
the breeze.
conversation. Yeah.
Going off on tangents.
Okay, before we go, is there anything you wanted to close with? Anything you wanted to share? Anything that you were like, man, I really want to talk about this for your first podcast?
No, kind of came in here with the blank slate. Like I said, I listened to a few of your guys' podcasts and kind of got a feel for the chaos
Pre-screened
that
us.
they were. Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, so I was invited on this podcast because you had made a connection with me on LinkedIn, like a year ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, it's some.
How'd you connect with him a year ago on LinkedIn?
Dude, I connect with so many people on
I
LinkedIn.
was gonna say
Yeah,
LinkedIn because
LinkedIn.
your background is in finance, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was like, I get a few requests every now and again from financial consultants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. And out of curiosity, I usually accept them. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. Like, I have no idea how to use LinkedIn
Yeah.
as a mechanical engineer. It doesn't make sense to me.
It
It feels
yeah.
like you just
Like,
get on
people
there.
want to
and-
be my friend?
right.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Must be a scam. I'm interested.
Tell me more.
Like, this is going in my
What are you
spreadsheet.
trying to sell me? Yeah. Yeah.
So I accepted it for kicks and giggles, and then nothing really ever came of it.
Yeah. I
And
never
so
really.
then
Yeah.
you messaged me and was like, hey, I've got this podcast and you're qualified.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah. But I told my wife and she was like, you're what? Like, I'm going to go on this podcast with these two guys named Dave. We're going to talk about being Dave, and what that means in our life.
What does it mean to be Dave to you?
Define Davehood. How would you describe it? But yeah, no, it was a fun opportunity. And I've joked about being on podcasts before. I think that they're a fun opportunity to meet people,
Yeah.
to talk about different walks of life. Like the stuff that I've listened to from you guys has been like not something I've experienced, but so it's eye-opening to see what other people go through. And I think that in our world generally, just having that inside look on these experiences really broadens people's horizons and
Yeah.
softens their judgment. And I really like the idea of podcasts for that reason. We just need a little bit more Daves in our world, for
Yeah.
sure, and a little bit more understanding.
Yeah.
A little bit more understanding for autistic Daves.
Yeah.
We're humans
Less tracking
too.
in numbers.
We're humans too.
Posting results on Facebook.
I just make it a poll. Do you think this Dave?
No, I think it's amazing. Like, every single person that we've met, I'm just like surprised.
Yeah.
And it's like I've said this a day before, but sometimes I just like drive and I look over and I'm like, there's a person who's had a whole world of experience in their life and stuff, and I'm not gonna see them again ever again in 30 seconds when the light turns green, and there's 8 billion people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And move on back into your own little world and the things that are going on in your life.
Yeah.
So there's, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's cool to get to know like what
Mhm.
makes you tick and like all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's been fun.
That's been.
Really fun.
We should plug that in and light it up.
Oh, let's do it.
That's what we can end on. You guys can show off your.
Wait, you can just plug it into your laptop, right?
No, it's not that.
His laptop is fancier.
Got a Mac.
It's a.
You have a. I usually got random power bricks laying around my.
This is gonna be awesome.
My son that likes drones usually adopts them and moves them places so he can charge his drone.
I'm trying to find like a power block. When I don't want them, there's 50 of them. When
Uh-huh.
I want one, there's none.
I call that a Lego box effect. You guys grow up with Legos? So if forever you looked for the one piece, you're
We're
looking for
supposed
that
to peel
specific
this
piece.
thing off on the back,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, the acrylic comes with paper backing on both sides for shipping and stuff, and then I just engrave it in reverse.
Yeah, like you could do like this, like on a glow forge type thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't have nice nails. I'm an engineer. Don't judge me.
He's got a 3D printed tool to undo it real quick. There we go. The beacon's been lit.
Yeah.
John
Does
Doerr
it change colors?
It does. It's RGB.
Here's the thing: LEDs, magnets, like high-powered magnets, and like lithium-ion batteries have changed. Like just stuff like this, or the whole aisle at Home Depot,
Right?
like the checkout aisle. Like, oh, the combination of these three things in a new format. I must have it.
I think I need to get a
It is so cool.
Middle of the view.
When we got this painted, we have our peach chairs, which our wives think are tacky, and they probably are.
But it's
Brigham,
You have to
and
have
they
peaches.
were affordable. Thank you,
Cost-effective.
Facebook Marketplace. I think I literally messaged them. I said, "Hey, we can make your chairs semi-famous." Not just because my butt's sitting in it. It's gonna be on the tube, the YouTube.
Mr. Worldwide.
I think they gave me half off because they were excited for us.
Yeah, they when I went to check out the chairs, she mentioned, or her husband mentioned, how they thought they would make a good set of podcasting chairs. So,
So I asked him, I said, "Are they comfortable for podcasting?"
They're gonna be iconic.
oh yeah,
Peach chairs.
They are surprisingly more comfortable than I thought.
Yeah,
My
they
wife
worked out.
washed them before we came here, so they were kind of wet
they're
still.
a little damp.
So I'm going to peel out of this in a minute. We'll end on that awkward note.
Is that changing color? Oh, it's changing.
It's
colors.
rotating because there's probably settings on it, but that is super cool.
So you've got your static colors, and you've got blinking, so it'll like hard stop between the different colors, and then it's the fade, so it'll slowly, gradually transfer through all the different colors.
I like it.
So now it's official. You got your
Man,
mugs, you got your
Where'd
light.
you get the image?
ChatGPT
Of
generated
course.
those.
I bet
Yeah.
you put in our like logo on the front because I'm wearing a baseball cap.
I tried to.
And then you told ChatGPT to convert it, right? Or did you just start from scratch?
I just said, generate me a black and white vector image of a white dude with a baseball cap and beard. And then I made an assumption that you were Filipino and made the
Hey.
same prompt and said
Way to
Filipino.
go.
So
Yeah,
one of my roommates was Filipino, and you look a lot like him. So
just so you know, it
same
wasn't an
connection.
assumption. It was a presumption.
That's fair.
You had
Presumption.
some data to point
you
toward
presumed correctly.
versus
Cheers.
assume.
And it did pretty good.
Yeah,
It came out. I was like,
I
oh,
like
it's
it.
actually pretty spot on.
Yeah, I was like, I
I
always
didn't
wear my
realize
hat.
I have scruff in one of the.
Uh-huh. On
Okay.
your podcast picture that you have a little scruff. So
okay.
I did
Alright.
5 o'clock shadow in the prompt. And
Gave you
Okay.
more than you deserve.
That's way more than I'm capable.
ChatGPT.
took some great liberties with that.
I like it. I love this.
This is
This is so
awesome.
cool.
I mean, I know you spend a lot of time on that, but this is
We
cool
may
that
need to
it-
commission you for a bigger one that we could put up like on the wall.
I can. I actually have big LED light bars that we could do that with.
This will
We
be the
need
coffee
to
table.
talk. We need to
But
talk.
yeah, we'll be in contact.
I always love talking lasers. All
That's
things
so cool.
lasers.
Talk
Okay.
money and lasers.
Yes.
This is a gateway. This is a gateway piece. I know.
You did this, Dave. You did this.
Actually, I can do bigger ones.
Subliminal marketing success.
Do you do you take commission? Like,
Do you do
People
like
commission
stuff
you for-
on side, like custom work for stuff like this?
Yeah, I
you have
do.
a
I've got.
business set up. Like,
Do you have
an
a
LLC?
website and things?
I have 2 businesses that I'm doing with laser. It's kind of ironic because they are very opposite ends of what you would. One's an LDS one, so it's latter day laser.
Okay.
I've got my fiber laser that I'm doing custom engraved oil vials with. And then the other one is LED products like this for EDM artists. I really like EDM music.
Oh, okay.
What is EDM?
So
Electronic dance music.
Yeah.
So it'll flash for with the.
It won't
Yeah.
flash to the beat. It doesn't
uh,
have any type of microphone to get that information, which is kind of a bummer. But I've got little keychains that are basically mini these, and then I've got bracelets.
I think we
Okay.
could get it. We could
Better.
get it to flash to the beat based off the because you could get a sensor that picks that up, right?
You could. It's just getting it factored into the existing board because
Yeah.
I'll get them I'll get the keychain pre-made. They're just blank, and then
Oh.
I'll do the engraving on them.
Got it.
So
Okay.
I know that they have modules like that. Like the big concerts, they'll have bracelets that they sync them all up to like
Yeah.
a program. So it's a light
Got
show
it.
that goes in with the thing.
Yeah.
But these are cost-effective versions of those. So they don't have
Value.
those. Yes.
Value.
Yep, great
Cost
value.
effective.
Do you want to put in a plug in?
Yeah,
for
put
your...
a plug for your.
Yeah, so my EDM stuff is Firefly laser because it all glows.
Did you say Firefly?
Mm-hmm.
Like the show?
Like the show, like the space company that's getting big. Firefly Space is apparently a competitor with like SpaceX and stuff.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but isn't
that.
there Firefly
There is
the
the
sci-fi
TV show, yeah.
Yep,
it's
there's
really
the
good.
TV show.
Firefly's a good
Mhm.
one. I liked it.
Yep. So yeah, Firefly Laser's my EDM stuff, and then I don't have a lot on socials for my LDS one yet, but Latter Day Laser is what it's going to be. So
And lasers with an S, right?
yes,
You're not doing
no
the
Z.
jazz like two
No,
Z's.
no, laser.
Lazaros.
It's the French.
Thank you, Dave Sombrero.
Yeah.
Yep, those
Check
are
out
mine.
Dave's stuff. Support him. Make it blow up.
Yeah, support him because we're
Support.
not making money off this. You should
Yeah.
make money off
Yeah,
this.
well, we
though.
should definitely get Dave to make money.
Somebody
on
should
this.
make money.
There should be a Dave monetizing on this.
One
at
of
some
us,
point.
Daves, has to get something from intrinsically from this.
Yes.
We can be like, one day we'll grow up to be like Dave. Financially successful with lasers.
Yes. This is great.
I
Okay.
wouldn't say financial with lasers. Yes, not financially successful.
I might have money if I didn't have lasers.
Yep. I'd have it if I held on to it, but I buy lasers instead.
Yeah.
It's like, what does your husband do? He goes to the bar every night and drinks away the money.
As long as you
My
get a good
husband do?
ROI.
He plays with lasers.
Oh, like
I'm
light
so
show
sorry.
lasers. No, our house is constantly filled with smoke of something burning.
I think you probably built like with the new house. You probably have like a nice setup with some like built
Place
in
with exhaust fans.
built-in exhaust.
Yeah.
Yep.
You thought about this.
My office, because I work from home, so my office has a duct that is the receiving size for my CO2 laser.
that way
and
you
then
can like swap things out while you're because it like
multitasking.
multitasking.
Yes.
Yeah. Now that you have the ventilation for it, have you thought about doing resin 3D printing?
I do have a 3D printer. Haven't gotten into resin yet, but I do know that you definitely want good ventilation for that.
Yeah, because I was looking at it and the resolution on the resin is
Oh yeah, you can get
it's
amazing. And I
amazing.
was like, if you're into painting like minifigs
Miniatures.
and stuff, and you want to create,
My other brother-in-law
Yeah.
does that. He makes Warhammer knockoff minis.
yeah,
Really?
does he do
Mhm.
resin or is it like the
He'll do
regular?
resin. Mhm.
Yeah, so I was looking at my friend has a regular 3D printer. I'm like, I think it'd be fun to get like a resin one to kind of
Mhm.
complement the toys that we have.
Yeah.
But then looking into it, I was like, ooh, this is a lot of chemistry.
Definitely more than your typical filament, your FDM printers, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'm there yet. Like maybe when I get older and I don't have kids in the house as much and I can like dedicate a space
Right.
to not kill people.
Yeah.
What's good. Good ventilation.
Courtesy for human life over entertainment. It's a hard one.
What happened to your wife? I don't know, I was just making minifigs. She died.
Found her
I mean, I
passed
loved
out.
her.
This ain't about her. Let's talk minifigs.
Maybe if I just put ventilation.
Look, are you here
crack
to
the
buy some
window.
minifigs? Or are you here to talk about my wife passed out on the floor?
Officer, I'm not interested in my wife's.
Really
I just
splitting
came
hairs
over
here.
to
I see.
podcast. They're trying to sell me minifigs.
We're really splitting hairs on this one.
Yeah, we better get home before
Yeah.
you're a
Yeah,
pumpkin, man.
midnight. Yeah.
Okay. This is great. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you
This-
guys.
I'm
This
so
was a
glad
fun
you,
time.
Dave.
Glad that we connected on LinkedIn and nothing happened until a year later.
I agreed. Divine timing
Yes.
right there.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a friend invite and then like
LinkedIn.
try to get you into Amway, even though I'm not in it, just to mess with you on LinkedIn.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I think I'm going to close this out with the quote, the tagline, like sands in an hourglass.
Oh, I thought it was "We can be bought."
Oh yeah, we can be bought, but that's not what Dave put on the sign.
I can redo it.
I think that it says dot
When
dot
we do the
dot.
bigger one,
Right. We can
It's-
be bought.
It says dot dot dot. So you say, "Thank you for listening to
Thank
us."
you.
So you say, "Thank you to listening to Dave's on the Life."
it's totally
Dave.
unscripted. It's
Okay,
totally
right,
scripted.
Right. Yeah.
So you say that, and then say the phrase.
Thank you for listening to. You want me to say thank you
Yeah,
for listening? I don't-
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Daves of our lives, like sands in an hourglass.
We can be bought. Because he put the dot dot dot, so we
Yes.
could say things like that, like sands and hourglass. We can be bought.
We can
That
be
doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, we
But
talked
you
about
can buy sand and ship it to Hawaii.
importing sand, right? It all comes together.
It's all logical now. It's all clicking.
I'm gonna get
So
it.
At this. That makes sense.
Updating my autism checklist and posting results to LinkedIn, tagging Dave
It's all to
Sombrero.
myself. We're gonna be like E equals NC squared, and 1/2 the mass times the velocity squared.
Nope.
I'm gonna be like, let's talk about fracture toughness.
Jeez, I think I need a
Dude,
double shot to get through this conversation.
Sheer test. It turns out.
we gotta have
all
him
right.
back for engineering talk though. we have stories.
Absolutely.
Okay, we can do that. Sounds good. Thank you for listening to the Days of Our Lives. Like sands in an hourglass.
We can be bought.
Very natural. Totally unscripted.